Yeah.
Hope the anarchy.
All right. Hey, yeah, we're live. My name is Paul's Ego. These are my internet friends. We're hanging out tonight. I want to apologize here at the beginning. I kind of warned everybody I was going to do this, but I had no idea that, like, when I didn't start the broadcast on these things, that I wasn't just doing, like, a private hangout. I had no idea that it, like, announced it to you guys with, like, a video. Like, here, it's coming soon. And then I would see this video, like, that I never recorded, like, with comments on it, and I'd go through and delete it. But anyway, now I understand that I can't have privacy on Google+. It's either for the masses or not at all, and I apologize for wasting your time the last few times.
Thanks, Obama.
What the fuck was that? Thing, but I wasn't just doing like a private hangout. I had no idea that it like announced it to you guys. Oh, I know what this is. I know what's going on. Here, I'll show you guys what's going on. Hold on one second. Like with comments on it, and I go through and delete it. But anyway, now I understand that I can't have privacy on Google+. It's either for the masses or not at all. And
all right, let's see if we can figure out where he lives from looking at his backyard.
What fuck was that? I wasn't just doing like a private hangout. I had no idea that.
Did someone got the YouTube link playing?
Sounds like it.
I know what's going on.
I think it might be Aaron. I see his levels going up.
Fixed it.
Okay, cool.
John looks like he's having an existential moment right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
Gotta get more light in here, man.
this was the problem.
What?
I scanned myself 2 spots in the room so that I can move inside later.
Nice.
See what I'm saying? Or if something goes wrong, I don't have to worry about getting back into my own hangout.
There's 2 Paul's Ego?
Yeah. I'm absolutely surprised that YouTube even allows this to happen because I'm logged in with the same account twice.
Nice.
Which is either a bug or an amazing feature, depending on how you look at it.
You could hang out with yourself all day long, man.
Right. So anyway, I'm going to mute this microphone like I should have a minute ago, and I'm going to walk back to the other Paul's Ego, and I'll be back in a sec.
All right.
Bye-bye. Wouldn't it be weird if he can't get back in his own room?
Well, this way he can, if he, happens to disconnect or something, because Google Plus really doesn't like Paul.
I don't like
Like
Paul
the
either.
founders of Google's like, ooh, I hate that fucker.
So how's everybody doing?
Pretty
I'm
good.
deep.
Doing good.
Quite
Very
well.
cool.
It is the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, man. Summer.
Echo,
Starting up.
you're in the
Fucking
ring.
Steam sale.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Either a bug or an amazing. That's pretty awesome.
That was epic, dude.
What
Very
the
nice.
fuck is going on?
What?
Yeah.
Great way to start a sentence. Looks just fucking belligerent and.
Paul, you just came in saying, man, that was awesome.
I don't understand what's happening.
What's
Yeah.
going on here, dude?
Okay, well,
This is
Some-
weird.
I think somebody's like soundboarding me, like they're recording little chunks and playing it back. Or
I thought that was you from like far away because what's that? Hear like
Yeah,
a
I thought it was you playing it from the other side
Wait
of the house or something. I don't know. Do I
all right, wait a minute. What the fuck is happening? All right.
Shh. What's that sound?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's nothing going on.
Okay. Yeah. I just keep I just keep hearing myself. Yeah, see?
Yep, there it is.
I think it's maybe somebody else's computer echoing the mic.
Wait.
All right.
Do you
Somebody-
have the
Does
YouTube
anybody
going,
have a
Paul?
YouTube video playing?
Oh, I do.
That's it.
What do I have going? Wait, what's it?
If you have YouTube playing, just mute it.
Oh my god.
That's
I'm the
really
biggest. I'm the biggest fucking retard on the planet. Welcome to the Paul Zigo Show. You know, all 5 of you that made it through that horrible fucking mess.
Don't beat yourself up. You're most likely.
I did. I had the stupid YouTube video open, and it's playing like 20 seconds behind me. I accosted Brian because I thought it was him that did it. Now I have to fucking apologize to Brian again because I, totally accosted him. Anyway, welcome to the show every night. Is anybody new to these hangouts?
I'm new. I've watched them. I've never been in one.
Okay.
Same here.
All right. Wait a minute. I just heard the Anarchist Moose say "same here."
I'm not the anarchist moose.
Yeah, he's
Oh
not
my-
here.
I don't have a sombrero.
Where's your? Yeah, I was about to say, where's your sombrero and your douchey attitude?
If I were really him, I would have spoken up before now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're probably true. Okay, so if you haven't been here before, I'd like you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little about yourself, who you are, what you do, etc.
It's a nice tree.
Thank you. That's that is. I'm sorry, I'm cutting in on somebody. That's the ape tree that I hallucinated at the very first hangout that I ever did when I was.
Like 40 years ago, right?
Yeah, I had taken a substance. Let's put it that way.
God, Paul, you're old as fuck.
Yeah. Something like that. But that's the tree that I thought was talking to me when Captain Tree talked to me. We discussed whether or not his roots had gone down and infected my internet line,
Yeah.
and that's how he was cutting into the. Anyway, introduce yourself, folks.
Should I go first, or?
Yeah. Whoever, man, the floor is open.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm new. My name is Aaron. I live in Buffalo, New York. I'm originally from Lexington, Kentucky, and I work at hospice doing computer tech support.
Okay, a fellow tech support guy. Welcome. I don't have my fucking Google Effects open, otherwise I'd have given you a clap. Yeah, nice missing on that one. Lazy Thinker, because I know it's always Lazy Thinker that's hot on the drops. I've
Actually,
got him.
this time it's me, dude.
Oh, is it you?
It is me.
Pronob. The Pronobster. I should have known.
It is me.
All right, so now, welcome. Very nice to meet you. Next person in line.
That would probably be me.
Okay.
I'm Tony. Watched these for a while now. I'm a Pizza Hut delivery driver. I'm starting an internship in computer programming though Saturday, so
That's awesome, dude.
I'm
Yeah,
still
that's-
going through school.
There's no shame. There's no shame in being a delivery driver, man.
I can
Fuck it.
actually delivery right now.
I've done worse shit than deliver pizzas. Let me tell
Oh,
you.
it's way better than working at SeaWorld. I
Yeah.
will never work front end at a theme park again.
Wait a minute. Well, what did you do for SeaWorld?
Sky Tower and paddle boats initially, they're 2 rides. They're like when I started, they were 2 of the only rides that charged money.
Wait a minute. Is this story leading to you cleaning Dookie out of like the skyboat?
No,
People
But then
didn't
I
shit in them.
Close.
I got a safety at paddle boats, and then they transferred me over to Shamu Stadium, where I spent probably a good 8 months, cleaning the stadium, letting people in, crowd control, that kind of fun stuff. Sometimes cleaning up literal shit. I kid you not, grown-ass adults have taken shits in Shamu Stadium before.
What the fuck?
And it's our job to clean that
That's
up.
the most un-American thing I can think of. To shit on.
Actually, wouldn't the most un-American thing to be like shit on Uncle Sam or
No,
like the
fuck
bald
Uncle
eagle?
Sam. Shamu. No, Uncle Sam is an old war poster that somehow caught on. I don't even like Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Shamu, though.
They weren't pooping on Shamu.
The flippers and they were pooping in his pen.
No, they were pooping where the people sat. We
Right.
have no contact with the whales whatsoever. We don't even get within like 20 feet of them.
Still, man, that's like, okay, so they shat on Shamu's front lawn.
Yep.
That's fucked up. Like, he's already a captive whale, which everybody knows how fucking sad that shit is. And then you're just gonna take a dump, like, where he fucking works?
Also cleaning up Signal 92s. Those are fun.
What are Signal 92s?
Body fluid spills. Generally vomit.
Oh, man.
Among other things, right?
Yeah, you know, vomit, blood, urine, that kind of thing.
Now be honest. Has anyone ever jacked off at SeaWorld to Shamu?
What?
That was quite sexy.
Back when
Why would you-
I didn't see this, I was not there, but a coworker at Paddle Boats, because you pay $5 per person to go sit in a 3-seater boat and go pedal around outside in the lake without in the direct sunlight. Really smart tourists.
Right.
But apparently she had to yell out at them because the girl was giving the guy head in the middle of the lake.
Ah,
Oh.
Nice.
wow, that's classy.
What about the cheering?
That's
What
a
about the
classy
cheering?
blowjob right there at a fucking theme park.
I might be able to one up that.
Oh,
boy.
shit.
When my wife and I went to go see Harry Potter, the seventh one, part 2.
Yeah.
In the upper left hand, it was our opening night, and the theater was packed. So yeah, you see, like, what was it? They were like 15 years old, maybe something like that. Yeah, so they were really young in the corner, and they had like a towel over her head, and then all you see is her head up and down bobbing, while the lights were still on. It was
Why even bother with the towel at that point? Like,
That is very subtle. Very subtle.
what are you hiding with the towel? Like, what cover does the towel give you? Like, if somebody
I
walks
guess you
over and
don't-
goes, "Excuse me, what are you doing? What are you gonna say?" Like,
I guess you don't literally have to see the 15-year-old's penis.
well, I guess, but fuck, man. Like, if you're gonna get head, just wait till the lights go down, and at least and don't throw a towel over her head, for fuck's sake.
A similar thing with your cousin.
Didn't I do a similar thing with my cousin?
Yeah. I mean, who are you to talk?
Can't we leave Angie out of this at least at one hangout?
Oh man, everybody.
No, never.
too.
You aren't
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
Epic all
Now
over
that
the
I
new
think
other
about, I
movie.
kind of did. I kind of did do a similar thing with my cousin.
that. Wasn't your aunt there?
My aunt and uncle and other cousin were in the same car. That's when I got my first dose of the, I don't know what, I dibble dabbled.
The vagine.
Yeah. I got my first little taste of, not taste, but you know, feeling of that general area. Yeah, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
With my third cousin, with other relatives of mine in the car. So I mean,
that's great.
you can't
Paul,
really.
are you really a West Virginian and you're not telling us?
No, my family is from Arkansas and Missouri respectively, though, so
Close
it
enough.
works. Yeah, especially the Missouri side because those are hill people, you know, and there's not a lot of people live up in the hills, so you gotta kind of like fall for your sister up there. There's really no, like, what are you gonna do?
Online dating?
Well, I mean, trust me, there's no internet in the Ozarks.
Nope.
Farmers only.
Oh god.
Nobody's
Sounds
got
horrible.
internet up there.
Yeah.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah. That's fucking horrible. You're
No wonder
right.
they fuck their sisters. They have no internet porn.
Well,
It's like a totally different world there. My adopted sister was from there, and she was adopted when she was like 5.
yeah.
Said she spoke like a totally different language and everything. When she,
Oh, yeah.
it was like English, but she used the wrong words for the wrong thing.
Oh yeah. They've got their whole like it's sprinkled in and out of my speech and stuff. But if you want to say like this may not be a really uncommon one, but if you want to say pretty near, say pert near.
Pert near.
Partner.
Pert near. No, you pert neart. It's a weird way. Yeah, pert neart. And like that's a whole Ozarkian language. He's right. Like they use the wrong words, and they've got words that they've bastardized to the point of being. So it's like their own little language up there. That's where my roots is.
Woot. They said my sister like was potty trained, but she had no idea what a toilet was. She knew what a bucket was, though.
Oh man, that is fucked up.
So I can imagine
this is
then
a fucked up hangout. Like one guy's got like a little adopted Ozarkian sister, and the other guy's like cleaning up shit out of Shamu's front yard.
Not anymore.
Oh well, that's good.
I've left those days behind me.
Okay, good, good. Hopefully you never have to do that again. My worst job ever was I worked at a recycling plant, and we used to get 3 types. See, there's 3 types of glass you get at a recycling plant. There's flint glass, which is sorted white glass, so it's all white glass. That's great. You love it when it's Flint Day. You got amber, and that's a little grosser because that's the color of beer glasses. And then you've got 3-mix. 3-mix is the day that you'll be like sifting through basically San Francisco garbage. There are diapers and hypodermic needles that'll drift by, you know, and you've got these big, thick metal gloves on, and it's your job to try and get all the trash out of the glass. But mostly what you're doing is just picking trash out of trash. And it's just like every type of human feces that you can imagine, porn magazines and just like you name it, I have sifted it out of a fucking conveyor belt. So
gross.
That's a job. So fuck.
I think I'm gonna try and one up him.
Oh shit. Are you gonna try and one up hypodermic needles drifting by you?
Just with the sound effect.
Oh, okay.
Got my hopes up.
Okay.
I feel like King Kong out here swatting at these flies. I'm like,
wait, hang on. Go to your effects page. See if there's anything that looks like a little plane or something near you.
Jesus Christ. Fucking.
I don't think so. Aww.
Is there a background that's like a fly-blown shit heap of some kind of like jungle hellhole?
So where I live,
doesn't Venice stink?
No, not at all. Venice does not stink at all. That's
I've heard. No, hold on. You gotta qualify that, Pranav.
Okay, because I went there last year. Venice does not stink at all.
Not at all.
My wife
not
is
even
right next to me, and she can attest to it. Say it, honey.
Not at all.
Not even right here on the main canal where I'm at.
We were in the canal. We went on a gondola ride. Expensive as all hell. It did not stink even a little bit.
We went on the gondola ride, and the guy was like, you know what I mean? And you didn't see any turds float by?
Nope, not at all.
Oh, that's a horrible background.
The thing about Venice that sucked, though, is that it was so fucking expensive. It was like she said it. It's a massive tourist trap. Basically, our rule was we brought 200 euros every day, and that was supposed to be enough to last us through the day. It lasted us like half the day, and we literally had to wait at the train station for the train because we ran out of money. And every other night we had like 90 euros left for the day, except for when we went to Venice.
Well, I trust
because they overcharge.
Yeah, it was ridiculous how much they charge for everything. Like, the main thing that I wanted to do when I got to Italy was get either a suit jacket or a whole suit, like a genuine Italian suit. And when we went there, besides the fact that you had to pay for everything, you had to pay to take a piss and pay to take a shit. The gondola ride was 80 euros, which is fucking ridiculous. And then I wanted to see if they had a shirt, a suit there. So I went into this store, and the suits were like, what, 600-700 euros each. I'm like, no way, I can't fucking afford that. So then they said, I thought to myself, okay, well, let me get a shirt then. And I got a shirt. The shirt was 90 euros, and apart with paying for all the other stuff, We ran out of money. Then the next day we went to Rome, and I ended up getting a suit jacket for 100 euros. An entire suit jacket for 10 euros more.
That had better been a really nice fucking shirt that cost about $110.
It was very nice. Very nice. It was made of linen.
Did it blow you?
Not quite.
Okay. Because, yeah, a shirt would probably need to blow me for me to pay $110 for it.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But
On
shaped
demand.
like Italian, and who knows if I'll ever get a chance to go back.
I'm
Or
like,
no, we will go back.
last button and proceed. Yeah. This is going to be a good day wearing you $110 shirt. What the fuck was that?
That was my laugh.
So, anybody taking the over/under on whether or not we're going to have boots on the ground in Iraq again soon?
Oh no, we are going to. We're already putting down 300 guys.
No, I mean
Right.
like
That's for the embassy.
yeah, I mean like a major presence. Like going back in to try and quell this
Talking about Iraq.
fucking eternal civil war that's going on in that country.
Yeah, I go take out the evil organization ISIS.
I'm thinking
How
the
crazy-
second that we get fired on, that's when we're going to send the full range of troops back. Or we'll start droning them.
So, well, okay. Well, yeah, I think droning is inevitable at this point.
Yeah.
How
I
crazy is it that we have to be against ISIS in Iraq, but we have to support them in Syria? Isn't that so crazy?
It's awkward.
Yeah.
It's like farting at a business meeting. It's like everybody knows you did it, but you can't acknowledge you did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a really awkward political situation, and even more awkward now that people are going through the. I made a quick little video yesterday about whoops syndrome. People have turned against any idea of militarism now. Like people are like, no, bring the boys home. You know what I mean? Like it's gotten to that point. It's taken about 20 fucking years too long, but it's gotten to that point where like the American people are not going to buy another like we need to go help Iraq. I think,
Unless, there's another 9/11.
or I think they're just going to do it. I got to be honest with you. I think Pranab's probably close to right. I think one of these token forces that we're sending in is going to take fire one day, or somebody's going to get kidnapped, and it's going to be fucking on like Donkey Kong. It's going to be shock and awe again.
I see it playing out a lot like Libya, where there's lots of airstrikes, but I think there might be a chance that the military that they have there can be enough with the amount of air support we can provide. But it is subject to change, because right now it looks like that's the situation.
Aren't they in certain provinces in Iraq? Isn't ISIS riding around in American vehicles?
Yeah,
From what
they
Yeah.
captured a lot of American weapons and stuff when they took over that base that had 30,000 troops. I know they got a lot of, I know they got a crap ton of guns and Humvees and shit like that. So
Hmm.
And I'm
Yeah,
not a
I wouldn't be
military
surprised.
strategist and shit, so like with a grain of salt here, but to me, it's like there's a complication factor here that we're not thinking about. Like it's more complicated for us to go back there. It's worse than people think it is. This is not just some uprising. Like half the country has ceded, and how do you fucking precision strike the populace? Like it's
You
the
nuke 'em.
populace.
you don't.
The trick is you don't get involved in a land war in Asia.
It's signature strikes, so they're probably going to end up doing signature strikes, which means they'll get like a general location of where some bad dudes are, and then they'll bomb it, and then some kids will end up getting killed, and then they'll hide the information, like what's happening with all of our other
Keep
drone
as much
strikes.
land as
usually.
possible.
Collateral damage, right?
Yeah.
Well, Paul, I know what we gotta do. We gotta blow them out of the sky, nuke them.
You sound so much like TJ.
Yeah, I was channeling TJ. What I love what they do in the Drunken Peasants when they want to have that straw man argument of a redneck person saying the stupidest shit. They give them that southern accent. Just
That's
communist talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even when it's complaining about
Slap
progress.
the
Black
old
socialism.
Yeah.
Socialism. God, nuke them Iraqis.
Yeah. Let me tell you, we got to nuke them Iraqis.
Rackies, just Rackies.
Yeah, just Iraqis.
Diablo, Rackies Crossing.
Yeah. You got to nuke them Iraqis.
Yeah.
'Cause
And don't
it's
forget,
them-
it's
it's
not
them what-
Iraq just involved.
It's
Iran's
them what-
also involved too.
Well, no, they ain't. No, they ain't. It's Iraq what did 9/11. It's Iraq what did WTC. You can't tell me that Iran had nothing to do with that now.
Actually, I think the strawman redneck would actually argue for Iran just for
More
the
Well,
ability
look,
to go in there.
they clearly the wrong color, but we got to deal. Hey, look, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. You know what I'm saying, brother? Like if we lock down,
Fool me, don't fool me again.
yeah, if we can lock down this Iraqi situation, then we can go take care of them other brown people. Like after Iraqi is basically a American military base. Now what? Now what do you got to say? You ain't got to say.
Eagle soar.
You've been, yeah. Let the eagle soar like he's never soared before. From rocky cliff to sandy shore. Oh.
I had to.
Mm.
Took you down a notch, Paul.
No, but
Who was it which congressperson was it that sang that stupid fucking song?
Who knows?
I don't know.
I try to
but-
avoid looking at C-SPAN.
But no, I was being serious. I did hear that Iran offered to help Iraq. So it seems like
Well, they offered to help the ISIS side of Iraq.
it is more complicated.
Did they offer to help the ISIS side or the
Iraqi side, because Iraq and Iran are both Shia Muslims, and
Okay.
the ISIS, I believe, are Sunni. So you got that kind of awkward, complicated situation there.
So wait a minute. If we actually help the Iraqi government or whatever bullshit government we set up, they're Shiites, right? And Iran are a bunch of Shiites.
Yes.
Are we helping Iran essentially in some roundabout way?
Well, here's the interesting thing. So, as you all may remember, Iran had elections recently where a more moderate leader was elected, right?
Right.
And so Iran, in their more moderate sense, are now offering to help us, the United States, with the ISIS situation in Iraq. But we won't help Iran because of the whole rhetoric of Iran's evil no matter what, because they overthrew the Shah, who we put in there in 1950.
They
or
done
something
did
like that.
9/11.
And they did 9/11. So basically now you have a country who is willing to basically say, look, we'll do all the military stuff. We just need you to provide air support. And we're stuck saying, yeah, we told our voters you could go to hell. So we can't really accept that.
I'm sorry, there's still people today that still think Iraq is responsible for 9/11.
It is. Who's responsible for 9/11 then?
The Saudis.
You liberal pussy. You liberal Hollywood pussy.
Yeah. They're talking about how some people actually still think that Iraq was responsible for 9/11. I'm talking to my wife, sorry.
Oh.
That Iraq was responsible for 9/11.
Yeah, and they did WTC too.
Of course, well, we know that.
And Saddam Hussein planned it all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, and we hung him too, because that was justice. Did you see the video of that shit happening?
Desiccated himself.
That didn't look like something out of 1882.
Saw that shit on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
The inner tubes.
Mm. Did America make any bigger mistake in the last 20 years than overthrowing Saddam Hussein? Because that opened up a shitstorm in the Middle East.
Giving
How long
citizens-
ago was Nam?
Yeah, I'm starting to get tired of these people that were like, it's a good thing that we took out Saddam Hussein, because it's empirically not. For the day-to-day living standards of Iraqi people,
Yeah.
it's not.
His sons were horrible though. That you have to admit.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was fucking horrible. He was a sadist, but fuck, man. I mean, like, look.
He is the definition of a necessary evil.
Better the devil you know.
Well, I mean, I hate to fucking say it, but that's true.
I think I've heard on NPR or something that, like, the general consensus there is that they were better off with Saddam.
Nice one.
And I mean, what did we gain from it?
I got a question. If 9/11
Massive
never
death.
happened, what would America be like right now?
9/11 did happen. It did. It did. Don't even ask me. Don't even ask me to think about the possibility that it didn't.
No, we
He
won't
could
ask you
actually
to think
fly
about it.
without being.
Well,
He
you
could
know,
actually fly without being anally probed.
Yeah, it happened. I was there. I seen it.
Seen it.
What? I seen it. I watched it on TV.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Is a controlled demolition.
Right?
Oh God.
and Obama administration was in on it.
I have to admit, I find it hard to imagine a
He
world.
planned it way
without
back before he was elected. So,
Thanks,
Oh
Obama.
shit.
what was it?
Oh my god.
I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet people. There are some people in this world that actually would believe that. Obama did it.
Obama done did it.
Some people probably do.
No, I'm serious. He did it.
It was a long game.
Solely responsible.
Obama did everything.
It's the sole perpetrator of every
Crashed
crime.
They've
all
already-
three
think about all the
planes.
shit that they've already been convinced of. Obama's responsible for the economy.
He's the Antichrist.
Right?
Obama's
Like, they've
responsible
been-
for Benghazi.
Yeah, Iraq and Afghanistan are Obama's wars now. You know what I mean? Like people are already been convinced in a massive amount of revisionist history that he has prosecuted everything that George Bush did.
Where's the anarchist boost?
Well,
It'd be so
I wouldn't say he began it, but he has certainly continued it.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
no,
definitely.
no, we don't disagree there. He's a piece of shit. But I'm just saying, like they've been further convinced that not only has he continued it, it was his. He started it.
Well, the thing is, what always gets me is that there's so much good stuff that you could criticize Obama for. I mean, net neutrality, easy enough to think that he's like a horrible president,
Right.
you know. But they always go after the stupidest shit to criticize him for, and it's just so frustrating, especially living down here.
That's
there's no-
because that's the stuff you're allowed to criticize him for.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no way he could have won with the war situation because these same people that think he's a monster for continuing the wars, had he pulled out as soon as he got elected, oh, he's a pussy, he's not going to finish the job.
You
Yeah.
never pull out, man.
He let this country shit all over us. He's a terrible president. He's not an American. From Kenya.
Oh, did you guys see Dick Cheney? Did you
Um,
guys see that dried up old fucking cyborg?
yeah,
He made a commercial, and he was all like, "My name is Dick Cheney, and this is my wife Liz Cheney, and I just want to let you know that in no uncertain terms, the president of the United States has fucked us. He's fucked us militarily. He's fucked us internationally. He's fucked us economically. He's a piece of shit, and somebody should kill him." I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I mean, it's the most fucking ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
I want
It's
to
like-
say, I want to see him dressed in black.
When is the last time you remember seeing like a former president taking out commercial time to shit on the current president? Like, does that happen a lot and I just miss it?
Obama derangement syndrome.
Like, don't they usually just like retire to a ranch in Texas somewhere and never be heard from again? Like,
Think.
what is Dick Cheney doing around? Like,
Trying
oh,
to avoid another heart attack.
I think he's waiting to offer Obama to go hunting with him.
Right.
Sorry, I thought you were a deer.
yeah.
Family Guy.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh wow.
I fucking hate Dick Cheney. I hate the way he talks out of the side of his mouth.
See?
Yeah. Listen,
Yeah, what's
the president's doing a terrible job.
Oh, yeah, and you'll love him even more. I just looked up did Obama cause 9/11, and the first thing that came up is that Dick Cheney said that Obama was the cause of 9/11.
My goodness.
Yeah, fucking years before he was even a senator.
Dick
Hey.
Cheney bombshell. Barack Obama caused 9/11 by ignoring all his daily briefings.
Hey, Paul, just letting you know your video feed cut off.
Oh, yeah, I know. I have no idea what's going on with it. I'm trying to fix it, but
Alright.
if people know can see, then they know can see.
And I just realized we didn't let the other people introduce themselves. We just went off on this fucking
yeah.
long ass
Yeah, we
game.
did. Yeah, sorry, guys. That tends to happen. Your host smokes pan every day, so
Hey.
What does that even mean?
it,
Man.
Marijuana.
Okay. I figured it was something like that, but I'd never heard the term pan associated with marijuana.
I can tell you the origin. TJ and the gang got tired of these Fox pundits using pot, so they just said pan.
Oh.
Hey. Oh man, every day.
So, you guys enjoy the Drunken Peasants?
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Really good. I hate that TJ posted on his Amazing Atheist channel in clips after I've already watched the whole episode, but I like
Really?
I like the clips.
Yeah, I
don't
like
have
the
time to
highlight
watch
thing.
the entire one, so it's nice to catch highlights.
Yeah.
It's fun to listen to while I'm playing Diablo.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's my preferred medium of TJ's now. I think it's become my
I don't
preferred
even watch his
way.
main channel.
Mhm.
I still watch his main channel every once in a while, but I'm really digging the Drunken Peasants. Apparently, I got a fucking fuck ton of messages from people saying, "You just missed a chance to be on the Drunken Peasants tonight." And I was like, "Really?" I literally stepped away from my computer for 5 minutes to set this up, to get this going. And then I went back, and everybody was like, LOL, Drunken Peasants tried to call, and I'm like, what? But yeah, I'm sure there will be another time. I'm sorry.
You've been on there at least twice already, right?
I've been on there 4 times.
Yeah.
The famous Brett Keane debate.
Yeah. There was
That
the
was the best.
No, the Bread Queen. Not
Bread Queen, yeah. There was the Bread Queen debate.
And
The
Paul's
Stallion.
personal best friend, Nephilim Free.
Yeah. So there were 2 Bread Queen things, and then I was on for the death of Bread Queen. I might have been on 5 times now.
I like to call him the Stallion.
The Stallion, yeah. Hello, folks. This is the Stallion 68 situation. Oh,
Attack
God.
my family.
Yeah.
You were disrespecting my family.
See, the thing is that haters and trolls attack my family. They attack my friends. I fucking can't. I can't deal with Brett. He's amazing.
It's an amazing phenomenon.
Too amazing. Makes you feel inadequate.
Yeah. He
I'm gonna
obviously
try and
has
get high vicariously through you.
he obviously has a huge cock because he calls himself the Stallion. Therefore,
Yeah.
we can't compare our penises to his great
No.
shaft.
He's just overcompensating.
No, he really does have a
He's probably undercompensating, to be honest.
yeah, seriously. It's like you
Shit,
rip
no.
off that clothes and everyone just kills themselves immediately because they can't compare to his giant cock.
Fucking
I
hair.
like the way you said that. That was hilarious.
Well,
So what do y'all think of the Skeptic Fence show? I think it's a little similar to the Drunken Peasants, but
The what?
never
the
heard of it.
Skeptic Fence show.
Never heard of it.
Coctopus Prime is involved with it. Dark Matter 2525 occasionally shows up in it.
The Optimus Prime?
Coctopus.
Oh, Coctopus.
Yeah. I love me some Coctopus. He's actually a really cool guy, and if he's involved, it's probably pretty funny. Because
I'm not sure I'm hearing this correctly. Are you saying the Skeptic Fan Show or Skeptic Fem Show?
Fence.
Fans. Okay.
Fence. No.
Oh,
F-E-N.
fence. Oh, fence. Yeah. Sorry, it's just.
There was an episode where they had Dark Matter 2525 imitating Sagan from Beyond the Grave, and I've never laughed that hard watching anything. It was amazing. He had this like holy angelic chorus going behind him whenever he was talking, and it was great. They brought in some people and just started trolling them with Sagan from Beyond the Grave.
For a second there, I thought you were talking about like fake Sagan.
No.
That would have been fucking hilarious too, though.
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know, man.
Apparently, he pulled a gun on TJ. And
I
then,
heard that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Apparently, it wasn't loaded though.
yeah,
That's
and,
old news, man. That's old.
There was actually a video of it.
Oh, there was a video of it?
Yeah.
There was not a
They
video.
were like hanging out. They were like hanging out and getting drunk and stuff.
He pulled
And
a
then,
knife. He pulled a knife. Well, I guess you're right. There was a gun involved with that one too.
Oh, remember when Anarchist Moose was defending him? It's like, well, he was just drunk, and you gotta give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go drinking, you probably shouldn't have a gun on you. That's probably a bad combination.
Most of my family
I'm
would
gonna go ahead and take the probably out of that.
It's American.
Well, hey, you know that law actually passed in Georgia a few months back, where you can carry a gun like almost anywhere now, including bars.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Also into government buildings, right? I think I remember hearing about that one.
Government buildings, bars, schools, if they allow it, and the airport.
Dude,
I
I'm
give it
just
a
fucking-
year
Airport.
before it
What's
blows
TSA
up.
gonna do?
Every time one of these fucking laws passes, I have to hear more and more about these ammosexuals, dude, and I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of your guns.
Ammosexual. That's an
Yeah,
awesome.
dude, ammosexuals, dude.
Bill Marston, right?
Well,
Wasn't that
we
Bill
have
Marston?
around fucking Target with the fucking rifles and shit.
open carry people.
Chipotle?
Yeah, with their kids.
You know what
Yeah,
the funny thing
open.
is I had a conversation. Okay, let me just dip into guns here real quick because I'm fired up.
Ah, I saw what you did there.
Hey, yeah, me too.
I had a. Why am I wearing my sunglasses at night? I don't know. I had a conversation with a friend of mine, who's a hunter, and he said to me, he said, well, I don't think that you've ever, expressed what you actually do support about gun legislation. And I told him, I said, I'm, this, and this, and this. I support licensing of the firearm. I support mandatory competency classes with relicensing mandatory. I'm open to discussion on banning certain types of guns completely or reducing the clip size. If people can make a fucking reasonable argument for it, I see no problem with it. But I'm not for a gun ban. I'm not looking to confiscate guns. No. And the hunters that I talk to, when I give them that spiel, almost all the time they 100% agree with me. So when you take hunters out of who are often mentioned as the people that are going to suffer from this, most hunters are for gun regulation. When you take them out, you have enthusiasts. Yeah. And I'm sorry, dude, your fucking hobby needs to be looked at. And I'm tired of hearing about you showing up at public places with your deadly hobby. Like, if my hobby was knife juggling, I'm not gonna go fucking do it in Walmart. If I'm one of those guys that like drinks vodka and then goes like blows big fireballs and shit, I'm not gonna go stand next to my fucking neighbor's grill with a fucking gas on.
Like fucking Ted Nugent types.
Yeah, exactly. So leave your stupid motherfucking assault rifles at home, please. Leave your dumb guns at home. Nobody needs your guns at a Sonic Burger. Trust me, there's never. Look at me, dude. I'm fat. I eat at Sonic Burger all the time, and never once have I ever had a fucking moment where I was like, boy, I sure do wish somebody had a gat. I sure do wish somebody was strapped up. You know what I mean? It's never fucking gonna happen.
But Paul, don't you know at Chili's it's buy one, have an assault rifle, get one free?
Is it really?
No.
So I fucking was really sad about scratching those baby back ribs off my fucking list of ever being able to eat them ever again.
Yeah, I think they actually just banned the ability to open
Yeah.
carry or concealed carry in their restaurants.
The funny thing is, oh, go ahead. I was just saying I don't mind open carry. It's just that people are assholes with it. It's like, yes, you can open carry a gun. There's no need to be an asshole about it.
Well, I used to concealed carry. I don't anymore. Not even close.
What I don't understand is what do they think it's going to be able to do? If someone pulls out a gun and starts shooting, how is the situation going to be improved by 3 other people pulling out guns and starting to shoot? You're just going to add to the mass panic and hysteria.
Because the only reason that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
At least from what I have heard, most NRA members support a lot of the legislation that's passing. It's the gun manufacturers who are controlling everything. Because
they're starting to realize that all the gun nuts are making them look bad.
Yeah. But you don't need much to make you look bad when you walk in with a fucking AR-15 to a Chili's. I think
what I was saying earlier is that, somebody's going to come in, there's going to have one group of people that's got guns in their back, and then you got another people that's got guns in their back, and they're going to think, oh shit, there's a shooter, and they're just going to shoot the fuck out of each other, and then everybody's going to wonder what the fuck happened.
Go to a gun rally.
God, if it wasn't so fucking possible that like they would spray as they're killing each other and hit some innocent bystander, I would actually change my position on guns right now. Like if we could literally like guarantee that 99% of gun accidents would involve some big fat gun beard fucking, killing his friend because because his friend like was trying to egg his house as a prank or something. Like I'd be all pro gun. Unfortunately,
and just to go against the argument that a bad guy with a gun stopped by a good guy with a gun. Remember in Las Vegas, there were police officers in the area where those 2 people went in with guns, and they still died. So
there hasn't been too many instances where you heard on the news there was gonna be a mass shooting, but this heroic motherfucker shot him before he had a chance to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Never happened.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Actually,
hey, if that happened, you might think twice. But like now there's schools like where they're training the teachers to hold guns and shit like that. Like that's scary, dude.
Have you seen
that's smart. Guns in
what's
schools.
it called? The bulletproof blankets that they're trying to sell to kids now.
Yeah.
Bulletproof blankets. Yeah.
What if
They're like they're trying to. There was some post I saw about how it was like these red blankets that are made of Kevlar that kids should hide under in case of a mass shooting.
But you probably can't sell them before Sunday in certain states, or on Sunday before like 2 o'clock on certain states.
That
Where are they gonna
sounds
put these
as
blankets?
dumb as solar roadways.
Couldn't they just take the blankets off them?
Roadways.
Solar roadways.
That's a great idea. Let's all drive on glass. That's gonna be great when it gets wet.
Solar roadway.
But I mean, what's gonna stop somebody from picking up a blanket? Like, who's under here?
I know. Where are you gonna put the blanket anyway?
That's the darkest thing I've ever joked about. And
Yeah, that was pretty messed up.
I feel awful about it, but I mean, like seriously, that's the stupidity of the joke. That's the stupidity of the fucking item, though.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the stupidity of America in general right now.
I was thinking it would be like a zipped up sleeping bag or something, but when you say like
It's like when you hide under your blankets thinking, oh, the boogeyman's not gonna get me now.
Hey, that is
10-year-old me, I still do that.
Oh my god.
hiding under the blankets to stop monsters from getting to you is a proven fact.
Dude, I still do that shit.
Fine,
I
teddy bear.
swear
I
to
still do that
God,
shit.
I still do that shit.
It works. I've never been lost.
I have this overpowering fear that something is gonna grab my foot at night.
I do that too. I know exactly.
I don't know what it is,
Fucking baby.
but it's gotta be, has anybody ever seen Legend?
Nope.
You guys have never seen
Sounds familiar.
Tom Cruise?
Right, honey? No?
Nope.
Movie with the guy and his dog.
Wait, you mean Legends of the
I think
Fall?
you're talking about Air Bud.
No, not Air Bud. Although that's a fantastic movie.
Paul,
No.
you're high as a motherfucker right now.
Oh my god, and it's about to get worse too because we're cranking it up another notch. I mean, I'm gonna just sit here.
You know, talking about like being scared of monsters, I've got this thing called sleep paralysis. Does anybody else get that? That's
Yes.
terrifying.
I have
I've had
a
it
video.
once.
I have a video about it on YouTube.
Oh,
I've
it
probably
scares the
seen
crap
that
out of
video.
me.
Was it a
At
documentary?
least once a week.
No, God, I wish it was though, dude. You would have seen me whimpering and crying, and I mean the ultimate bitch move. Like when I came out of my sleep paralysis and was still sure that there was a zombie in the room, I poked my wife to wake her up.
That was that video where you're talking about how like the illogical side of your brain is more powerful than you would like it to be.
That reminds me of something when I was a little kid. I think it was in middle school when me and my friend slept over and my sister's friend was sleeping over too. We decided to watch The Ring. Scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. At the first one. Yeah, the first one.
Ever.
And so me and my friend, what the fuck? So me and my friend, we went to Betty Buys. We were sleeping in the same bed. Very homoerotic. But when I went to bed, the scariest shit happened to me when
he flipped his dick in your ass.
I don't know if he's wailing, dude.
Actually, that'd be more painful than scary. But
No, that's a little bit of both, dude.
So you don't mind?
Okay.
But shit. When I woke up, I was like, holy shit! There was some dark figure just standing outside my bed, and I was scared as fuck. And I was poking my friend. Wake up, you dumb fuck! Wake up! There's a fucking figure over there. And then after that, 2 years, I did not I have a TV in my room, and I used it as a what do you call those things? Yeah, nightlight. It's like never again.
That's just like, you know, it's really funny, but that used to be called old hag syndrome.
What's that?
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, it's before they knew what sleep paralysis was, and it's actually it's a very common thing in folk art to see a person cowering in their bed with something crouched over, sitting at the foot of the bed and looking at them.
Dude,
I thought it was like the Ring Girl, you know? It was like,
Yeah.
Shit.
But that's, you know, it's something that's common to human beings, and it probably, I remember reading about this, and they said it's probably wrapped up in our predator-prey days, because there was a time we lived on this planet, we were prey for other animals. Right. And so they think that it's some kind of misfiring of some ancient fucking defense mechanism.
I remember when TJ had a similar thing, but when he saw something, it was one of the aliens from the Dark. Well, it was from a movie, but he tackled his illusion and it disappeared. So I wonder what would have happened if I would have either like poked or tackled my illusion.
Oh, I totally would have moved.
You probably would have fell out of fucking bed and felt like an idiot.
I couldn't move.
Yeah, probably.
Anybody watch Angry Grandpa?
I do. I love Angry
I
Grandpa.
love AGP, dude.
I
He talks about the hag.
I can't do it, dude.
Why?
It's
Too old.
It's too no.
Too close to home.
It's too fucking socially awkward for me, dude.
Really?
Like, it's just, I can't handle that level of, like, people just going about their business, and then Johnny Knoxville comes with a big fake pair of balls, and he's like, you know, like, cause, like,
No, not the Johnny Knoxville thing. I'm talking about the YouTuber.
You're thinking of Bad Grandpa.
oh,
Angry Grandpa's a really good YouTube channel.
wow. I mean no ill will to Angry Grandpa. I had no idea.
I must destroy all those shit.
That's like this, like white trashy guy from, I can't remember if it's North or South Carolina, but his son films him, and like his son will prank him, and he has hardcore anger problems that he has like no official diagnosis, but he still flips the fuck out and will like destroy thousands of dollars worth of shit just because he lost his candy. Like, if you hide his candy, that motherfucker will destroy the kitchen and not give a fuck.
I think a lot of it's fake, but it's awesome.
That's not funny, and I'm still laughing at it. Like, it's sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
It seems sad, but it's weird. Like, 'cause it's like, okay, yeah, if you've lived like in a family that's had hardcore domestic like violence issues,
Yeah.
like then like I mean I've experienced that too, but still there's something about the way he does it that's comical because his son still laughs at it.
Elder abuse.
He's so used to that shit, like you can't even take it seriously. Like you know he's just gonna flip out because he's got a problem.
That or it's an elaborate fake.
Where elder abuse is a fucking.
I'm sure some of it is, but not all of it.
Entertainment.
It's like it's fairly lighthearted. I think a lot of it's scripted. It's just like funny stuff.
Yeah, but like, how old is this dude?
Oh, he's 60s, late into his 60s, I think.
So he's late in his 60s, pushing 70. They can just give him a heart attack.
Well, that's honestly a major concern. Like him and his son, they've pranked each other so hard.
He fakes it all the time.
He fakes having a heart attack, and his son will like start breaking down and crying and shit. And he'll get up and be like, "Ha ha, you motherfucker!"
Wait, so he's an asshole too?
That's fucked up.
Oh, then it's all bets are off. Then it's
Oh, dude, his son made him believe that somebody was out to kill him. Like he filmed videos inside of their house and told them, "Oh, that's another YouTuber trying to kill you." And he'd flip out and be like, come on, motherfucker, come and get me."
Remember when he took his son's girlfriend and put her in a garbage bag and said he killed her?
Oh yeah. And he was about to beat his ass.
Jesus Christ.
This sounds like an elaborate setup.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. But
It sounds
No, it's
fake.
real.
Nobody that pranks somebody that hard all the time ever gets away with shit like that. Because at some point, you just go, shut the fuck up. You know? So they've got to be keeping the show going along. Because like,
It must destroy always on it. So.
You've been pranked and you drag in a garbage bag with your girlfriend, and I'm going to go, holy shit, dude, no. Yeah. I'm gonna go, get the fuck out of here.
Speaking of,
like I have a bias because I mean I love that show, so like I'm always like no, it's real. I'm one of those, you know what I mean? Like if you told a little kid that wrestling was fake,
like wrestling.
But at the same time, like if you've watched all of it, you know for a fact some of it was real. A lot of it now to keep the money flowing, I'm sure, is scripted. Because you can tell there's so much editing and shit now. It's like, yeah, they probably pieced that together.
well,
But
speaking
I
of
think a lot
pranks,
old.
have you guys seen the one with the clown?
Frank.
Yeah, it's a public one where
Oh,
they.
Mo dresses up as Elvis because he hates Elvis.
No. Okay, so it's a video of a clown, like a scary-looking clown. There's a fake body, and people walking by like will see him, and he'll take like a huge mallet and smash the fake head and make it explode, then chase after them, and it's all in public.
Oh shit.
That is,
Yeah, I've seen that, and fuck that.
now just imagine that in America with all the concealed and open carry people.
Yeah.
Like how that can go wrong.
Halloween is about to be impossible in America. I don't know. I don't know if people understand this.
What the fuck you mean you want candy?
Yeah, I remember a time.
Free shit?
I used to do some pretty fucking epic shit to people on Halloween. I used to love scaring people. My dad would help me rig shit that would drop out of the fucking ceiling and drop right on their heads, and then the one that really got people was I got a bunch of clothes that were like 3 sizes too big.
Oh, the Scarecrow one.
Yeah, the Scarecrow.
Told it before.
And oh, have I? I'm telling it again.
Tell it again.
No.
And a fucking mask, and then my mom stuffed like newspaper, so it looked like I was stuffed, and I sat in a really unnatural position on the front porch like this, you know, so I looked like I'm a stuffed thing. And then when I saw somebody who it was appropriate to scare, I'd make them pissed. Like now, I'd never do that. I'd be shot.
You'd be.
I
had shot by those kids with guns.
I had a guy on my street who would dress up in the full Leatherface outfit, like with a real chainsaw, and like chase people down the street.
Oh,
That
man.
would be probably get shot.
Dude, yeah. Talk about like you're gonna get fucking killed. And then they're gonna have to shut down all these haunted houses and shit because people are gonna be open carrying and the fucking, you guys have a haunted maze near you.
Yeah, we have one of the best haunted mazes in our state. We have Netherworld, and my wife and I go every single year, and that's actually been a nice little scare factor for us. But now it's actually scary because one of these guys might end up actually shooting one of the ghouls.
Yeah, some douchebag's gonna pull out a pistol and start firing at the fucking guy in the spooky scarecrow outfit, and at the fucking. I guarantee it'll fucking happen.
I'm calling it so why
Right
find
now.
out?
And then it will be a plot by Obama.
Yeah, it might have already happened.
Well,
I've
I've heard stories where people who've gotten scared have assaulted the workers. So no gunshots yet, but pretty bad beatings.
So some people kind of deserve it, though. There's this YouTube video where they take this pizza delivery guy and bring him in a house and act like they're going to murder him, and they're wearing masks and stuff. And then after like 20 minutes, they tell him it's a prank and give him $100.
Is that the one where like they pretend it's like a ritual?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get that vibe. I just thought it was a prank of like the pizza was their god or something like that.
Oh no, that's not the same one then.
Okay.
It's like the one
Okay.
where,
You know what I'm talking about though.
like there's a TV and the TV comes on, it shows them killing somebody, and then they come in their room with the same masks on.
Yeah, that's a good way to get shot.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd get $100 out of it.
So I got a news story for you guys. I got a news story. This comes from our friends at WNCT 9 on your side. I have no idea. It's somewhere in Connecticut, I'm sure, or North Carolina. The Havistock City Police say that there will be no charges filed in an accidental shooting that left 22-year-old Raymond Andrews of New Bern dead. According to police, hold on, I'm in my fucking mode here. According to police, Andrews sustained a single gunshot wound to the head. He was pronounced dead by the Havelock Fire EMS paramedic staff. A Craven County man killed in what is believed to be an accidental shooting will be remembered Friday evening. Raymond Andrews, 22, died Wednesday night after being shot in the parking lot at the Nightmare Factory in Havelock, where he worked. The Nightmare Factory, of course, is a haunted house. So it has, maybe not in the haunted house.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
we had shooting at haunted house at least a million times.
Okay, but there's so many details that I need to know. Like, was it like a guy who got super pissed about being scared, and then just went and found the guy who scared him and shot him? Because I'm imagining more the reactionary, like someone going boo, and then bang. Not like man, that guy scared me. I'm gonna go to the parking lot and find him and premeditatively murder him.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have that exact information. Officials are being tight-lipped at the moment, but I can say that Justin Yates, the co-owner of the Nightmare Factory, says that Andrews was the most selfless person he has ever met. He didn't know what was going to happen, of course, said Yates, but it was just an accident. The shooting death comes as a shock to many in Havelock community, but one that is becoming all too common. And then, of course, the obligatory pro-gun advertisement. I believe in the right to bear arms responsibly, said Kevin Sullivan, a Havelock student. Obviously, someone wasn't paying attention, and as usually is the case, somebody gets hurt or dead. It's a shame.
Can you
It's
link
just like
the story?
Sandy Hook. It's an Obama plot.
Obama plot.
Paul,
Yep.
can you link the story?
Sure.
The story, yes, I can link the story.
All right.
Googly Google Plus.
Oh, hey Aaron, I'm actually gonna add you real quick on Diablo. I just got your little message real quick.
Cool.
Yeah, Paul and I, if you care if I mention that, Paul.
Oh, that's fine, man.
Yeah, Paul and I have been playing for how many months now? Like 3 months?
3 or 4 months, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I've been playing about the same amount of time since like right before Reaper came out.
Yeah. That's where I was at. Pranab's been playing a little longer than that, but yeah, dude, we're always looking for more, so.
Oh, God.
Somebody new for the Hangout crew.
Did you guys see what's coming with the new patch, like all the new features?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
do
That's
have
like-
to admit.
I
that-
love that game because there's so many games you'll play and you'll beat, and then there's not a lot left to do. But that game, they just keep giving you more new stuff to do.
Mhm.
More new items to grind for.
Yeah.
So
You know what I've been? You know what? Let me tell you what I've been playing lately. Before we go on, you can ask a question in a sec, Pranav. I've been playing Mario Kart 8,
Fucking.
and it is fucking got me to the point where I'm yelling at internet people.
From the items.
The fucking items. Okay, I have a
Fucking
theory.
hate them.
I have a theory of Mario Kart. Okay.
Oh no.
And it goes here we go. You can have 12 people at once in Mario Kart 8, okay? So about 7 of those people. No, let's switch that. About 5 of those people are trying to win. Honestly trying to win and use their items intelligently and defensively.
I see how this is going.
And then there are 7 fucking people who Lethal Frag, when he streams Mario Kart 8, he calls them the Rat Pack.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. They're not here to win. They're here to
Just
ruin
use
your
blue
day.
shells.
We're here to troll.
They can't even conceive of a game that isn't 100% combat. It's like they've done nothing but play Call of Duty their entire lives, and they're like, okay, let me give you an example of something that happened to me today in Mario Kart 8. Okay, I'm skidding skillfully because I'm trying to win. I'm skidding around a corner, right? And there's a dude coming down the road that I'm, behind me, and there's a big bend here that if I don't make my skid, I'm going off the track. He, instead of going into a skid himself, he just goes directly into me, knocks us both off the track, and 12th and 11th. That was worth it to him. I came in before him. He was the last. So
Paul,
that
you
is,
have to stream this.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to figure out how to fucking stream from my Wii U, because I want to stream this. I want to stream Monster Hunter in the worst way, because both of those games are games that
Which
make me
one?
great. Monster Hunter 3U.
Oh man.
But you'd be giving the trolls exactly what they look for.
I
They
know.
do that for that reaction.
I love feeding the trolls. I love them.
The trolls.
It's why I would hide in Halo 3. It was
But
fun.
I
Get a few
get-
kills and then hide.
I have to warn you, like, it may not be that much fun to watch me, because I get really pedantic when I get angry. Like, I'm yelling at people, I'm like, your item's fucking me! Fucking blue shell out of fucking nowhere, I wasn't even in first! Fuck
Can
it!
you farm blue shells? Just like sit at the item areas and just keep trying to get blue shells.
People do it, dude.
So-
I know they do it.
Paul, do you mind if I take you down a notch and you lose respect among your YouTube followers?
Oh, that's fine, man. Go ahead and
You know what I'm about to say, right?
I know what you're about to say.
I'll play that sound.
Oh.
Okay, everyone ready?
Yeah.
I am the reason that Paul now uses Origin.
Oh.
Paul uses Origin.
Paul uses Origin now to play Titanfall. Well, he did.
I did. It was, look.
I just installed it.
Are you gonna get Mass Effect now?
Oh, God. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I played Titanfall, and I was like, okay, this is a cool game, but there was this creeping sense of, like, this was the wrong decision that you made, Paul. Yeah. Number one, you're not good enough at this game to really justify playing it, and you're never gonna be. And number two, you just dipped your dick in Origin. And that,
Paul.
You're not coming away without diseases.
oh yeah, you've got the Origin herpes.
Take a
And the
penicillin
EA
shot,
and
man.
the EA crabs.
You gonna get Mass Effect free now, or?
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm so torn. I feel fucked up, dude, because here's the deal. I love Mass Effect. Like, it's one of my favorite series of games. I love the games, and I want to wrap it up. Like, I want to. And I feel like I deserve to as a fucking consumer who is entitled and has no global perspective whatsoever. I feel like I'm entitled to that entertainment. I just don't want it delivered by Origin. So I don't know though.
Well,
Apparently
if
they're
you're gonna
making
buy it,
another.
you should buy it soon. I think it's like $2.50 now on Origin.
$2.50.
Something like that. Something ridiculous.
Oh my
Man.
god.
It's pretty good.
I think I heard they're making another Mass
Tree,
Effect
fuck
game.
you, Tree. Tree's like the devil on my shoulder, like,
You know you want to buy it, Paul.
yeah, that's pretty good. That's a wow. Hey, honey, that's a screaming deal. Did you hear that? Mass Effect 3's on sale for $2.50 on
With
Origin.
free DLC.
It's significantly cheaper.
What? You did hear about it, but you get all the DLC too. Oh, what? That's a fantastic deal. Tree, you bastard.
Yeah, you thinking about buying it, Paul?
I am, dude.
Yeah.
Dangling that carrot.
I fucking love Tree. Oh, he's so good.
I'm actually checking to see how much it costs right now.
EA always wins in the end.
Oh, it's $20.
Oh, fuck that.
That's almost bad, then.
This whole conversation is over.
Okay, that's not that bad then.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not
that
buying.
is pretty bad then.
No, that's awful.
My rule is if a game's more than $5, I'm probably not gonna buy it unless I really want it. Like if Half-Life 3 came out, I'd pay anything for it, but most games $5.
Yeah.
Only if it's Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
If
I'll
I'm
probably
really
shoot
hyped up,
motherfucker.
if I'm really hyped up for a game, like Mario Kart 8, so obviously I bought it at relatively full price because I was super hyped for it because I love Mario Kart games. But like for a game that I'm not sure about, yeah, I can wait a long time. I'm a patient motherfucker on Steam. I'm like, oh, didn't happen this summer sale. I guess there's always the Christmas sale. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck.
Right.
It was a couple days ago, though. Oh, wait. The final hours of Mass Effect 3. That's what I meant. That's $3.
Oh,
What the fuck that is.
no, that's just a DLC.
That's like an alternate ending.
Got a question for you, Paul.
Okay.
Are there any game series that the next game in the series would make you want to buy the next console?
Oh.
Because for me, it would be Kingdom Hearts 3. When that comes out, I'm getting whatever console it's on.
I feel like I've already been down the. Yeah, I mean, let me think about it for a second. If they got like a Metal Gear Solid single system, you know, what are they? I'm stoned. What are the words I'm looking for here?
Exclusive.
Exclusive. Thank you, Jesus Christ. That would be rough because the new Metal Gear looks great.
Have you played the one that came out where it's only the first like chapter or whatever?
You know what?
God,
I don't know. I have an answer to this question. I've already proven that this is true, and it will continue to be true. If Nintendo broke everybody's fucking like world and was like, we're dropping the PU, you know, like the new Wii U. And I knew that there was going to be a Mario Kart exclusive, a Zelda exclusive, and a Monster Hunter exclusive on it, I would buy it.
There's no Monster Hunter exclusive.
I know. I have.
Yeah.
That's why I have a Wii U.
Yeah, right.
I've got 3DS.
So, but I'm saying like if Nintendo shat the bed and pushed out like a Wii U 2, I'd buy a Wii U 2 to play the next Monster Hunter.
Well, Wii U sales have been bad, but in their credit, they don't have a Zelda game. Super Smash isn't out yet. You know, all of their parties, standards aren't out yet.
Mario Kart 8 has seriously started to turn around. Wii U is never going to be a top contender. It's never going to be something that's better than an Xbox One, but it's going to be a lot better than it has been.
But it won't be spying on you while you shower.
Right.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
I do want to buy a PlayStation 4 just for Metal Gear 5, though.
Yeah.
But they're coming out with that for PS3 though.
Yeah, but, I mean, it looks way better on the PS4.
Oh, yeah.
But
You're a graphics whore, Pranob.
I am a graphics whore.
Hopefully it's coming out.
Man, I don't even care about graphics in a video game. I play a stick figure video game. I play a video game where I'm a pixel, you're a pixel, and I'll whoop your ass.
Whoop my pixel ass. Nice.
So who's excited for
Yeah.
Oddworld New and Tasty?
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
get
yeah.
this thing. It's called, I think, Retron 2 or some shit, and it's new, but you can play original Nintendo and Super Nintendo cartridges in this system. So it's
Okay,
like
I
you
remember
can
hearing
pawn
about that.
shops
And
and
you
shit
do the
like
Genesis
that.
too, right?
You can get those things. They might. I think they have like different kinds, but it's only like $40, which isn't that bad.
Is it actually available, or is this some Kickstarter that's never going to show?
No, it's available like in stores. I just sold mine because I wasn't playing it too much, but it was it was
Wow.
up for Fred Meyer.
Well, I have something to share on that subject right there.
I'd rather just emulate.
Right,
Well, that's basically what that device does. It's just
Everyone
an
in the tree is talking.
emulator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, check out this one right here. This is it's very expensive, but what it does is it actually has the original hardware compared to what you had there, which does emulation instead. So it's very expensive, but yeah,
Oh my.
core to the original experience.
Has anyone listened to the Amazing Atheist Insane video?
What? Why are we? No, dude. You're not gonna fucking come in here and pump the brakes with some amazing atheist drama.
No.
No, I'm talking about. We're talking about video games and shit right now. Let the conversation evolve.
It's not drama. It's actually a video, like, it's an entire video that's like about the Amazing Atheist, but
Then it's drama.
no,
Yeah.
it's
drama.
sung.
It's drama.
It's sung
straight up
in
drama. That's the definition of drama.
what's the Wizard of
The
Oz
Amazing
song?
Atheist is insane. How's it not drama?
Somebody made a 13-minute video about you. What is the first thing you think?
I don't think.
Who's starting drama? Who's beefing? Who's beefing now?
Oh yeah, it's sung in "I Only Have a Brain" from The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that's drama.
Yes.
That's somebody
It's like
desperately
G-Man
hoping-
doing raps.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that.
That's somebody that's desperately hoping that TJ will notice them in the worst
Put 'em as
way
drunken peasants.
and put him on the Drunken Peasant or make a video about him. And so he's desperately sitting in some dingy,
Trying to be the
dark
next G-Man.
Well, the difference
studio
is that
apartment,
this is actually good.
cranking out shitty fucking YouTube.
No one would beat G-Man.
A fake G-man.
Speaking of fucking
No.
G-Man, I just
Man.
gotta say, fucking Paul, that shit when you took on fucking that very first religion debate shit,
Oh,
when
that
you
was
took
great.
on Brett King, that shit was hilarious. I listened.
You
to
gotta
that shit
set it up again.
That it was.
You were like, you're choosing to play the Puritan, and I'm choosing to call stupid stupid. Like, you were just getting on that fool's ass. You're like, you know what, you're a piece of shit, Brett, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah, no, and a lot of people gave me shit for that. If you read the comments, they were like, "What's Paul got against this Brett Keane guy?" And they don't understand the history.
Yeah, I don't know the Brett Keane history.
They don't know the history, man. And I'm not gonna
Yeah,
go back.
Paul, what's wrong with you? Brett Keen's a great guy.
Brett.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
handsome.
man.
No, the Stallion.
We need guys like the Stallion.
I mean, I've never even heard of Brett Keane until that whole debate shit went down. But I can just tell
me
from the
neither.
whole dynamic that there was some shit that obviously Brett was trying to avoid. Like, you could just tell that he was like, well, guess what? I'm a Christian now, so I'm
said
just
this
going to
video.
be Mr. Goody Goody. And
Well,
Paul, you're
one of
an
the-
asshole because you're honest.
One of the things he wanted to avoid was the fact that he'd been a Christian before and done it
Flip-flop
twice.
50
Like,
times.
this was the second or third time he'd flip-flop back and forth between atheism and Christianity. But whatever. I don't want. You know what, dude? I don't want to sink into the Brett Keane hole.
We've already done that before.
Yeah, dude. We did that
But
at
you
one of
didn't
the
upload
private.
that.
Yeah, we did that at one of the private hangouts. Like MJ was
Yeah.
here,
That
and
was
we
great.
got fucking. I got so incredibly high, and we just spent like an hour and a half detailing every aspect of Brett Keene's history.
God.
And like, I feel like I should have
Wipe his
uploaded
hands.
that, but I don't want to do it tonight. We're not doing.
I was
it.
going to record that and I didn't.
I
I
just wanted
regret
to
it.
throw that out there.
You know, I seriously can't believe nobody recorded that.
I was
thought
thinking of it, and I was like,
Bet Brett Keane would have used
kicking
that.
myself now.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hey, guys.
Getting attacked by family.
Guys. You shouldn't attack Brett Keane's
my
family.
family.
Don't attack his family. You
attack my family situation. My favorite thing about Brett Keane is situation. Everything he says is a situation. He'll say it 3 or 4 times in a sentence. That's the situation on that situation. Like if you listen for it, you start hearing it more and more and more.
Yeah.
And orange.
What's also funny is that if you listen to it,
you know what? No, we're not going down the Brett Keane toilet. I'm not allowing it.
I just had to remind myself.
I don't want to swim with that poop tonight. You know what, you guys have not been in the same room with that poop in the last 3 or 4 months. I have.
I want to talk to this Brett Keane.
I was.
Was that Tracy?
That was great.
It sounded like Tracy. I want to talk to this Brett Keane.
You know what Paul Zico called this motherfucker. I'll talk to him right now.
Fuck it, let's do it live.
Fuck it, let's do it live.
Bring fucking K-dubs with him.
You know what?
Yeah, Ducky's boys.
I'll try. I will.
Don't forget Neffrin Flea.
Neffrin, please.
Hey, I gotta
Neffrin
say,
please.
All that shit. He does look like that fucking pedophile off of Lovely Bones.
Oh, no, we can't disparage people that way.
No, you're right. He does look like somebody that would murder children.
Speaking of murdering children,
does that justify the gratuitous pleasure in murdering children?
Oh,
No,
wow.
motherfucker, it doesn't.
What do you guys have to say? Let me ask the question because here's the deal, and maybe I'm wrong. I'm having a pretty good time in here tonight, right? It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta change that.
It's
So
not.
fuck
It's
you, Paul.
not. Right, hold on. Not the most thrilling thing that you've ever done in your life, but it's a good. You're whatever. We're passing the time. We're kicking it. We're talking shit.
I don't know, man. It's pretty uneventful.
Okay. There are people that fucking hate these with the fiery passion of a million red hot suns.
Well,
It's participatory.
Right. And so, like, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to talk to those people for a second.
Well, they won't be watching.
All 2 of them.
Oh.
Why would you be watching?
Oh, I'm kidding. I don't.
if you're gonna talk to them,
I know.
you should
Now I'm
do it in the
gonna
first 2 minutes of the video.
I did talk to them, didn't I? Anyway, no, I didn't mean to flip. I kind of did mean to flip you off, but no, I don't mean to offend. It's just like if you don't like these, don't watch them because I have a good time doing them, and I think that the people that are in here are having a good time. So that to me is what matters, and that is my way of plunging us out of the Brett Keane hole and hoping that someone will pick up.
What
the
about
reins.
one anyway?
What?
So about Brett Keane now, play.
Well, dude, on here is like being on my fucking favorite TV show, dude. I listen to this shit all day at work. Like, I'll listen to these hangouts and all the logical videos, and I'll jump all around. I listen to it all day. I don't even talk to anybody. I just jam out. So when I'm here, I'm just like, hell yeah, dude.
Well,
There's
good.
an open spot, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
So-
why I
Might be
left,
filled.
whoever that was.
Oh, somebody head out. So yeah,
all right.
there's somebody out there that would like to join up.
Hopefully somebody hates it.
Anyone but Atticus Moose.
Boo! This
Actually,
is the worst thing I
here's a
ever
good time to talk about something. Anybody else play Diablo and is interested in joining the Hangout Crew clan on Diablo that Paul and I started?
Nigga, I never played Diablo.
I can't even put together a computer.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
How am I going to use
Anybody
a
got time for
sword?
video games?
Nobody got time for that, man.
You know what my
Anyone-
favorite? You know what my favorite Tracy Morgan shit of all time was?
Captain
Remember-
Ahab.
No. Saturday Night Live Astronaut Jones, where he would land on a different planet every time, and the fucking thing played out exactly the same every time. He would land on a planet, and there would be hot aliens on the planet, and they would welcome him. They're like, "Welcome to our planet, Astronaut Jones," and he's like, "Uh-huh," and they're like, "Can you please come with us, and we will introduce you to our queen," and he's like, "Word," and they're like, "Can you please, step this way?" And he's like, "Uh-huh." And he goes, wait, hold up. How about all of you shimmy out of them skirts and let me see them fat asses? And that was the end, and that's where it would cut. Like, it was the best fucking Saturday Night Live thing ever. And I've never managed to not butcher it when trying to explain it to people that haven't seen it.
Is he still alive?
Not only butchered it, but eat it like Hannibal.
Should we let Captain Ahab introduce himself?
Yeah, is my mic good?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm
10 out
a
of 10.
longtime fan of the Ego here, and been trying to get into one of these hangouts since, you started doing them.
Okay.
And finally got my chance.
Well, here you are, sir. And you're here
Yeah.
just in time for me to take a quick break and grab myself some water. I
No
will
beer?
return. No, I can't.
Pussy, drink beer like a real man.
You ain't no American.
I'm gonna go get a bottle of whiskey and another bottle of whiskey. I'll be right back.
At least he wasn't drinking a Starbucks Valencia Orange Refresher, no water, light ice.
Or what is it? Crushed ice?
Getting fancy.
Did the lazy
You know,
thing-
actually, that sounds like a good idea. I think I'll grab some water before I get too deeply into this.
So has anybody seen the new Epic Rap Battles of History? I don't know if this circle follows that circle.
I do.
The most
No, I
recent
haven't
one
seen
was great. It was between Sir Isaac Newton and they got Weird Al Yankovic to play Sir Isaac Newton versus Bill Nye the Science Guy, and we had a rapper playing Neil deGrasse Tyson come in.
Yeah, that shit was tight.
It was one of their best rap battles.
What I find interesting about those is that I'm a hardcore hip hop fan, and everything that all the rap bullshit that comes out nowadays is
horrible.
It is horrible. But those guys come out and they're doing joke videos, and their shit is lyrically better than most shit that comes out nowadays, and it's a joke.
The beginning of the Edgar Allan Poe one, the person they got to play Edgar Allan Poe, I was watching the behind the scenes. The opening lines that he says is actually a trochee. Is actually a lyrical, this is like writing style when it comes to syllables stressed and unstressed in a pattern.
That's
And
awesome.
it is.
My favorite one, though, well, aside from the Hitler ones, where it was the Dr. Seuss, that shit was tight. Shakespeare busted. I gotta give him that shit. He was quick.
My favorite was Bill Gates versus Steve Jobs. But I'm a coder, and there were so many coding references in that I was just like kid in a candy shop. But yet I've never seen 2001: A Space Odyssey. There were references to that as well.
I've never seen it either.
Fucking what a topic to come back from. I've never seen a brilliant film.
Well, it got segued into from Epic Rap Battles of History, so...
You guys were supposed to be working on the next super deep topic.
So about that child molestation.
Anyone's getting the next Monster Hunter?
What the fuck was that?
So, about Brett Keane.
Somebody was like, talk about that child molestation.
So, puppy dogs in France in 1951.
That was random.
I don't know. Like, I didn't think anyone else had anything better.
Talk about that child molestation, dog.
Why?
Oh man.
Hey, Paul, are you high enough to slay a dragon right now?
Dude, I would fucking. Let me tell you what I would do to a dragon.
Have sex with it?
Dude, you see this shit right here? Hold up.
Young dragon.
You see this shit right here? This is the cord from my fucking basketball shorts that I'm wearing, alright? The little drawstring.
Some long shoelaces.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's, that stretchy
From
kind
your
of
pants.
drawstring shit. Yeah, from my pants. Yeah, from my pants. So anyway, I would
Getting
wrap
creepy.
this motherfucker around that motherfucker's horn, and I would straight up ride him into the sky, and I would have a chat with him because I done played Skyrim, that dragons can talk. So I'd be like, throw motherfucking, do you want to be my pet?
What the
Or
fuck?
do you want me? Or do you want me to bury him fucking? You want me to bury a fucking axe in your head?
Add more motherfuckers to sound more intelligent.
Okay, so my fiance just sent me a message with a news story. So here's a fucking crazy topic.
Uh-oh.
French female Hannibal Lecter cooked husband's heart, nose, and genitals and ate them.
All about those Rocky Mountain oysters.
She couldn't just ask for a divorce? I mean, what the fuck?
No, I would.
He had it coming to him. It's part of the patriarchy.
He was
Oh,
80
yeah,
years old and she was 71.
Yeah, he was pushing her away.
See, this is what I don't understand, and I'm not without empathy for people who go fucking nuts. How do you get so crazy where I'm like, I'm gonna cook this motherfucker's dick and balls?
That face.
Okay, now not even just thinking about it, because I'm sure women think crazier shit than that. But then actually going through it, going, yeah, I'm gonna cut his fucking nuts out.
The craziest thing I would think an ex would do is cut off a dick, but this woman took a step further. That I'm gonna cook his heart and balls and eat them.
I always imagine, like,
Well,
if you're-
according to Sharon Osbourne, that's fabulous.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I always think, like, if you're a killer and you're doing some like gruesome shit like that, do you think they ever have like a moment of clarity, like in the middle of it, like, oh my god, I'm cutting off a dick right now, or I'm halfway through it, might as well finish the fucking job.
I mean, my husband's dick.
Well, yeah. What else are you supposed to do when you're already halfway through?
Because like I gotta
finish the job. I don't.
Hold on.
Cut it off. Might as well eat it.
I gotta imagine a flaccid penis with a sharp enough knife would be pretty quick to cut through. So I can understand, not really understand, but you know what? Here's the thing. What I can't understand is how somebody then takes that dick and balls and heart and goes and seasons them and shit with paprika. And then lays that shit down on a fucking thing and puts it in the oven for like 45 minutes at 375. Sits around knowing what they just done did, which is killed somebody and cut their heart out. And then fucking, like, that's a level of crazy I don't understand.
If you're gonna kill someone,
this whole, like,
to be fair,
you're gonna
Paul,
kill
I've
someone.
taught you some cooking techniques. 45 minutes at 375, that would be way too well done.
Well, that's why we call them crazy.
Unless it was frozen first.
I don't know
Because
how
I want my dick and balls to be medium rare.
Yeah.
Well,
I actually like mine well done. I like it with a little char on it, like a hot dog that comes off the grill.
Well, that's why we
Rocky
call them
Mountain oysters are
crazy,
a
because
thing.
it's not rational. That's why we call them crazy. It's not rational.
Right.
No, a normal person couldn't conceive of it.
Well, if you're gonna, do that, you might as well try cannibalism while you're at it.
Well, I think
Yeah,
a
might as
normal
well.
person can conceive it, just not actually do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was an
Look
accident.
at the greatest writers of our time. I mean, you got people like Stephen King and
Yeah,
shit
man.
like that, and they write
They've
crazy
conceived
shit.
of
But I don't necessarily think they do it.
And everybody in this room has conceived of some shit that would shock and appall everybody in this room.
I've got one.
Probably.
Especially Captain Tree late at night. with that
Outside your
voice.
house.
Yeah.
Outside in the backyard going, I'm going to put a branch in Paul's ass tonight. Oh.
Then I'm gonna have all of his internet, not just you.
Yeah, watch it, Captain Tree. Paul might come back with a chainsaw.
No, I can't do that.
It's not Halloween yet.
It's a...
Exactly. I'm safer now.
Oh, hey, Tree, you there?
Yes.
I do have to apologize that I never got that cook-off thing going on. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
We gonna cook some Rocky Mountain oysters?
Not quite.
Do we know what those are?
Yep.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
They're bull testicles.
Oh. So does anybody have any girl problems?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
Got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
Yeah. I mean, if you do got girl
Yes.
problems, I feel bad for you,
Bad
son.
for you, son.
Yeah, it was pretty bad the other day.
Hey,
Well, kill her and eat her.
I will
Go on.
solve your girl problem, but you got to be willing to be honest with me.
Eat her.
Okay. I'll tell you what happened.
Okay,
Did you
you'll tell
eat
me
her?
what happened. You don't have to use real names and shit. But if I ask a question, you need to be willing to delve deeply.
Yes, I'll do that. Okay,
Okay.
yesterday. Well, a couple of days ago, this girl I knew, a friend of mine, that we both made out once at a Christmas party.
Ah.
At the time, I realized that holy shit, there's like so many men here that's looking for her attention, and I realized something that she's a manipulator, like manipulating these men. So recently, she texted me, "Come to me this Thursday," and I'm like, "Oh, for what?" We have a party going on over at Long Island. I was like, "Sweet, I'll come.
All right. But you already knew she was a manipulator.
Yes.
How do you know
Yeah,
she's a manipulator?
already.
Give me an
Because-
example.
There was this one dude that was at the party. This one dude that was just really wanted to talk to her and just spill his guts out, like telling her how much he likes her, and it made me think like, holy shit, are all these guys like him? So when I went to the party, I was like, you know what? I know that she's like full of shit, basically. So if I can get laid out of this, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I don't care if she's manipulating me or not.
Okay.
I mean, it's not manipulation if I know it, right? So the party started. They came over. She's looking fine as hell. She brought a friend. Looked like the most Italian motherfucker I've ever seen.
Okay.
So we get to the casino. I try to get them alone near a bathroom. At this place, I got along with this woman. All of a sudden,
Are you all of a sudden are you walking?
walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, walking.
I got to this place and he was hot fire.
She was manipulating me.
She was manipulating me, but I didn't care. I didn't care that she was manipulating me.
As long as we get laid.
I figured,
I'm not good at walking. I wish I would.
Well, you were
And
doing.
he
You were
wore this up his ass for 15 years.
Up my butt. Well, this casino place had an upstairs room. It was completely alone.
Was it the champagne room?
No, it was just another room that.
It's
had
like
chairs.
it's the head room, right?
It kind of looked like the headroom, and I went to the bathroom up there, and it's like this place is completely barren, perfect to get laid, which I really wanted to do.
Okay.
So I got the two sisters alone. The other sister left, thank God. And I got her alone. I tried to lean in to make out with her. She like took her head back, like no, I can't do it. And then I was like, oh okay. And then she pulled me in and kissed me. I was like, holy shit.
So she's watched Legends of the Fall. Got it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, she falls over and I fall on her. It's like some shit out of a romantic movie. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, okay, I'll go with it. And I took her to the bathroom.
Okay.
We were making out and shit.
You were mecking out and shit.
Making out and shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not the actual shit. I caressed her boobie.
You were in a bathroom.
All right, wait. So you got the first base. You grabbed her boobie.
Grabbed the boobie. Grabbed the buttocks. She grabbed my dick.
Okay.
It was great.
You were engorged by this point, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Everything was great.
You were fully aroused?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, this woman, like, the more I took it further, she was like, no, I can't. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Now,
wait, hold on. And you stopped, right?
Yeah. It got to the point where I couldn't tell if the nose were, like, flirtatious nose, like, or just nose. So I just stopped. I stopped.
Okay.
I didn't want it to go any further.
I don't blame
So
you.
when we left, when we got out of the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't blame you when a chick that you barely know says no.
No, actually, I knew her.
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to play with that fire.
No, I knew her way back from like 2010, so I knew her.
Well, you're better off missing out than being accused of rape. That's all I'm saying.
But there's more.
Yeah,
There's more.
yeah.
When we got out of the bathroom, she said,
Calm down, you bunch of MRAs, you.
"We
bunch of neckbeards." I know.
when we
Am I right? Or what?
when we got out of the bathroom, she says, I thought you had a girlfriend. Fuck it. I thought you had a girlfriend. I was like, no. Oh, okay. Well, did you know I had a boyfriend? It was like, what? And she's like, oh, come on, you knew. It's like, no. Well, that's an information that would be.
So
by the way, no
basically,
part. No part.
It took you that long to tell me that you got blue balled last weekend.
Problem.
No.
I think I'm seeing the problem here.
Blue balls. I actually through this entire thing, I wish it never happened. But when we went back downstairs, she admitted she loved me, and she loved me.
Oh, that's so bullshit.
You have feelings for this girl?
No, she told me. She whispered in my ear, "Man, that was amazing. I loved it." She whispered to her sister, whispered to me, she loved me. She told me, "Hey, sit right next to me," and we giving each other flirtatious looks. It was awesome. I was like, and I looked at her.
Sounds like high school problem, man.
I looked at her phone. And then, I saw she was texting her boyfriend, Doug, and then I saw him texting, "I'm 4 hours away," and then she texting, "I'm so disgusted," and I was like, "Oh shit, her boyfriend coming over to beat my ass."
Oh, did you get scared?
Yeah, I ran the fuck off.
You weren't.
I ran.
You weren't willing to fight for your woman?
Fuck my woman? Hell no. She ain't my woman.
What if she's
Random
the
girl
one?
he met in the fucking bathroom.
Fuck
That
no.
don't count.
It was so crazy. Oh my god, she's a two-faced bitch.
Okay. Like, how hot was she?
She was really hot.
Well, then what the fuck is wrong with you?
Is that how you got your wife?
No, she didn't want
You
to.
know what you do at that point?
She didn't want to fuck.
You know some shit. You know some shit already.
It's like if she wanted to fuck in that bathroom, then I would have totally done it.
Kid, I'm trying to teach you some shit, and you just keep talking. Listen, you know some shit. When you look over in her lap and you see a text from her boyfriend saying, "I'm 4 hours away," you have 4 hours to plan. You understand? You know what I'm saying? You know he's 4 hours away. Who cares what she's disgusted about? You have 4 hours to plan something suave like, hey, this place is kind of fucking lame. You want to get out of here and go get a ice cream somewhere?
Yeah.
You know, to get her alone somewhere where her fucking boyfriend doesn't know where you're at.
Look, getting her
Or
alone was
you
hard
could have
enough.
fashioned a weapon like out of Fallout. You could have.
You could probably buy a gun at 4 hours.
Put some pills in it and go to town.
You could have went in the bathroom and pulled down fucking big rusty pipe and hammered some fucking nails into it, you know, and bludgeoned this fucking idiot as soon as he walked through the door.
You like dig a hole outside the front door and put some punji sticks in there, like
You
when
know-
he falls in.
Yeah, you literally could have dug a kunji trap in the time that you had,
And peed on him.
and you ran.
You know, how I got her alone in the first place was I told her a story about how I went to Toronto, and what happened in Toronto. I got punched in the face by a girl I slept with. So I didn't want it to. I didn't want it to.
I like when girls do that to me.
So I didn't want it to go through that drama again. It's like fuck that. It's like I got like one girl pissed off me. I don't know about this girl, even though.
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
You ever think that you may be pulling from the wrong pool of potential mates?
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Do you ever think that the lake that you're fishing in might be a little bit stank and rotten, and maybe you need to, take a look at the ocean that's out there?
Well, this specific girl was rotten.
Because you know what? Here's the deal. These are all people that you're kind of friends with, right?
All the women I've slept with,
Yeah.
nope. But not this one. This one, yeah, she was. She
This
was a
one
kind of girl.
was, and your
Yeah, this one
recent
was.
one was.
The other one was too.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You can't do that shit. It doesn't work to just kind of fucking hop around because it's just drama. And unless that's what you're looking for, then, keep doing
Fuck
what
no.
you're doing. Then fucking stop.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
But
good.
the thing what really scared me about if she's willing to lie to me or lie to her boyfriend or hell lie to herself, what's stopping her from accusing me of fake rape allegations?
Well, look, you don't know that she's the type of person that would do that or not do that, and that's not something. Right.
I don't know. She kept lying to me right in front of my face.
Well, she's a weirdo, and you know.
No. She's a crazy bitch.
Well, okay. I mean, I don't personally have that much animosity towards her. I'm sorry. She's
I
just
don't know her now.
she's just a character from a story for me, but I feel your pain.
Yeah, you're right. Bitch was too crazy.
I'm telling you, man. When you stop dating from within this little in group of friends, it's so refreshing because that's when you find, you know, a person that has a new perspective. You have similar perspectives to the people you surround yourself with. Get out of that.
Well, where'd you meet your woman, Paul?
I met my woman. I've told that, haven't I?
I don't
know.
Oh yeah, the sushi you had dead
that's
fish.
not how you met, right?
That's not how we met. That was our first date.
How do you met?
Well, we met. I worked at a Starbucks. She worked at a sandwich shop that was in the same strip mall as my Starbucks. And she was one of those girls that I never thought I would have any chance with. Like, she was not only incredibly attractive, but she was smart. Like, I caught her on numerous occasions discussing Nietzsche. You know what I mean? And I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Philosophy.
Yeah.
She used to hang out with this other girl, you know.
We had that date.
They were both gorgeous and smart, and I was like, there's just no fucking way. So anyway, I worked with this gay guy at Starbucks. And his name was Blas. And the reason I say he's a gay guy is because
That's a really gay name.
Blas?
Blas was his name.
What?
I'm Blas. I'm fabulous.
The reason I told you he was gay was because I didn't want to start the whole name thing. But yes, Blas is but he had an effeminate affectation about him. He came in one night. He was like, "Ooh, Paul." He's like, "All the girls over at the sandwich place are talking about you right now." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, man, one of those girls over there loves you, wants to marry you, wants to have your babies." And I'm like, okay, well, which one? He's like, I don't know. They're just talking.
You do that voice a little too well, Paul. Are you sure you're actually straight?
You worked in theaters, so that probably came up at some point.
Well, yeah, and I spent a lot of time with Blas. A lot of time. Blas and I'm just saying.
I know.
A lot of one-on-one time with Paul.
We were closers. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Pause the story.
Okay, everyone, pause. No one talks.
Damn it! Somebody beat me to it.
Is that an actual cricket or?
No, it's a sound effect.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay. So anyway, I ended up thinking that it was this other girl who was way too young for me.
Yeah.
And so that's how you became a pedophile.
Right. I was like, I'm, and at this point I'm 24 or 23 or something, and this chick is 16, 17 or something. Yeah. For a couple of days I thought it was her. Then one day, out of the blue, my now wife follows me out of the store, and I see it happen. Like, I'm leaving, I'm done with my shift, and she was sitting in the lobby, and I waved to her as I left to say, bye. And she followed me. Like, she got up, and she said, "Hey, Paul." I turned around, and I said, "Yeah?" She said, "You want to go see a movie?" Why won't you eat salmon? Yeah, why don't you eat salmon? No, she said, "You want to go see a movie sometime?" And I was, like, flabbergasted that this chick would give me the time of day. I was like, yeah, sure. And so, like, anyway, she goes, "Okay, well, let's exchange phone numbers." So we did that, and I was like, "Woo-hoo-hoo!" And because it was the first time I'd ever gotten a chick's number, which was kind of cool. I dated, before. I'd had other girlfriends, but they were all friends. Like, see, this is another lesson to you about dating within your circle of friends. Both of my previous girlfriends were all circle of friends, and this one was just a girl that you work in the same strip mall as me anyway. So we exchanged numbers, and then I remember something my dad told me. He was like, when you get one on the hook, son, you make them wait. Nothing drives them crazier. Don't call him right away. It makes you look desperate. It's probably pretty good advice, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I had her number, and she said, yeah, give me a call. And I said, okay. So that was like a Monday or something. Well, I didn't call her till Thursday.
Ooh.
I thought that was pretty good.
Too long.
It was too long? She thought it was too long, too. She did. She's told me that she had kind of almost given up. But I called her, and we set it up, and anyway, fast forward 10 some odd years, and we're married. And...
Fast forward.
Yay.
Don't sound too happy about that.
Oh, no. What?
And now 10 years later,
Don't put me on the spot. I didn't say I didn't betray no fucking hidden emotion. I didn't say
Does your wife watch these?
No, she's never watched any of my videos.
That.
I asked her why one time, because it used to hurt my feelings. I don't care now, because she adequately explained it to me. I asked her one time, I was like, why don't you support what I do? And she said, I was kind of hurt. She said, what do you mean? I said, well, if you had a YouTube channel, I would watch your videos. And you never watch.
You already.
And that's exactly what she said. She said, honestly, Paul, she says, I get that every fucking second of every day. I get that.
And I hate
you are that. No, she doesn't hate it. You fucking gremlin. You remind me of that. You remind me of that little fucking dude with the color on his head. Only the fucking airplane that you're trying to bring down is my marriage. You shan't. She hated it. Fuck you. My wife and I have a very, very, very loving marriage. I'm very lucky.
You keep telling yourself that.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Are you even in a loving, happy relationship? Or are you throwing stones from a glass house?
I don't know, man.
Oh, god damn.
No, not goddamn. No, I know.
No?
I know.
What?
FSM, damn.
God damn it! You guys have got me all twisted up.
Well, no, you said it.
Now I feel like one of those politicians. They're like, well, you said you support the genocide. No, I didn't. Did I? I kind of did. Yeah, no.
Whoops.
No, my marriage is happy. My marriage is fine. My marriage has always been fine, and hopefully will always be fine until I drop dead of a cheese whiz-induced heart attack at 37 years old.
While playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, while playing Mario Kart. My wife loading up my mouth with a Ritz cracker and cheese whiz on the fly as I play the next.
That's a good wife.
Yeah, that's a good way to go.
That's a keeper.
A stroke caused by anger at the players of Mario Kart 8.
Fucking blue shell.
Why are you running me off the course?
Yeah, those fucking people that aren't in it. They're not in it to win. They don't care. They don't care that they're just there to be dicks, or they don't understand how the game is played.
Only reason to play Bowser.
They're not like, no, you're supposed to get to the end first. You don't get more points for firing the same fucking 3 green shells at me. You've done nothing but put the both of us in 10th and 11th. You've done nothing.
The war is not meant to be won.
But yeah, I really wish that more people played Wii U and had Mario Kart 8. I guess this is a good platform to ask. If you have a Wii U and Mario Kart 8 and you want to add me so we can yell at each other, I guess. Send me your Nintendo Network. What?
Sounds like a gay old time.
Yeah.
You getting the next Monster Hunter?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've got a 3DS. I'm getting the next Monster Hunter. Absolutely.
Can't wait. Haven't played it since Try.
Oh, why didn't you play 3U? It's so good.
Well, but one of the 3DS can't go online unless you have a Wii U, so.
Well, go get a fucking Wii U, and then you can play Monster Hunter with me tonight. We could fucking play.
What's
play
your
Mario
thing?
Kart? Huh?
You're a thing to contact the thing.
It's Paul's ego, I think.
Right.
Paul's
That's
D.
the one next-gen console that like I'm considering buying. I'm not really interested in any of the
I was
others.
considering it too, and I never thought it would happen.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a great game for small groups of friends to fucking play. I played with a dude that I've never actually talked to that I've been on a forum with for 10 years. I played Mario Kart against him the other night. It was so much fucking fun.
Which
Like
one?
I haven't had that much fun in fucking forever.
Does the Wii U have a Mario Party game yet?
Yeah, Mario Party. Actually, no, but Mario Party 10 is coming up pretty soon. Actually,
Mario Party 10 is coming up. That's another one of those fucking games that's like a frustration factory, but so much fun to play with voice chat. Yeah, or like in the room with people.
Destroying friendships are bad as Pokemon Kingdom.
Brawl is coming out. I mean, I don't know how many.
That's gonna be awesome.
I don't know how
I
many.
think it's just called Super Smash Bros. Wii U.
I wonder if they'll get rid of tripping.
Yeah, actually, they did.
Oh, okay.
Tripping.
I do have to admit, I am really excited for MKX. That looks awesome.
Oh, the new Mortal Kombat. See, I've had to kind of. I'm good enough at Mario Kart 8 that I can compete. But that's the only type of game that I can play anymore where I can compete. That or Diablo,
Man, you big
Okay,
guy.
so what about as far as
Civilization.
story games?
I love those. But like when I'm talking about multiplayer games where you versus other people, like people are always inviting me to play Team Fortress 2. I have a ton of subscribers that play Team Fortress 2. And I've played it and I'm not good at it. I'm fucking horrible at it. And I don't know what to do about it. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what, Paul? I don't know what to say, but man, you weak ass nigga. God damn it, Paul.
Yeesh.
that's inappropriate.
Well, just play more.
It's okay.
That's how it is with my little brother. He's a Call of Duty player.
Does he say? It's okay? I'm black.
Is he a 10-year-old?
It's okay.
No, he's like he's just 14.
Okay, same thing.
Yeah, in high school. But he's been playing it since he was like, I don't know, 12.
Oh,
And
God.
so, but he's a little crackhead at it. Like I can't play that shit. I only buy it to like just play the stories.
I hope
That
I hope
multiplayer shit is ridiculous.
the multiplayer community hasn't corrupted his brain.
Oh
No,
god.
his brain is already
All
corrupted.
14-year-olds
Trust me.
playing that fucking game.
Yeah, I literally refuse to get dragged into Call of Duty. I can't.
What about Halo?
No.
Hey, Paul, do you like?
League.
Hey, Paul, do you like being called
League.
a nigger? The ER? Do you like being called that?
Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
Fuck.
About
No,
games.
I thought I was bad.
Do I like being called that?
yeah. Do you like?
The
It?
amazing atheist called me a nigger.
If you say yes,
Wait,
then you would
multiplayer?
love. If you say yes, then you would love Call of Duty multiplayer.
I see.
Or a faggot.
That was a two-part. Yeah, that was a two-part joke that left you swinging in the breeze. But you pulled yourself back. You pulled yourself back. Somebody hit the clap thing.
The only thing
I don't think I love the clap.
Yeah, I saw you guys like, oh my god, he said it.
The only thing more annoying than people just talking shit are the people that play their fucking whack ass music through their headphones.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Everybody has to, like,
Oh God.
you can't even fucking hear it. All you just hear is fucking static.
Yeah, it just comes out like. Yeah.
It's worse in the
And
car
then
when
it's
you just
always
hear.
like some stoned motherfucker, and he's always like, "Man, oh, that nigga shot me," and it's like, well, turn that shit off.
Yeah, well, there's
I
no
love
way in
these
hell I
movies.
could play anything nearly as intense as Call of Duty or Titanfall while on any.
I only play League.
You know what the thing is that they've created these games that have really sanitized. I'm gonna fucking reveal something about myself right now that this is so embarrassing. Hold
Oh,
on.
no.
Yeah, no, don't, no drum roll. Give me a few seconds. I have to.
Go whip out his dick.
No.
What the fuck?
This small little secret that I've been keeping from you all.
No.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Hey.
Play games every day.
Okay.
Finally.
Okay. Hearthstone.
Oh.
No, that's not what I'm revealing about myself. I love Hearthstone. And
Yeah, we already know.
listen.
You spent money on it.
No, I haven't spent money on it.
Okay, good.
I refuse to spend money. But here's the deal. No. It's even worse than that.
Oh my god.
Hearthstone is such a sanitized gaming experience that you literally can't really troll each other. You know what I mean? Like there are ways that are built in. Like you can sit there and wait until the very end, but ultimately you're still going to win based on the hand that you're dealt and not some trollishness, right?
Yeah.
I can't handle, and you can right-click on your little avatar, and you can say things like, "You must protect the wild," or like, "I greeting," or like, "I will hunt you down." You know what I mean? Like little shit like that. Like, but everybody has the same emotes, and I can't handle that criticism. I fucking mute everybody that I play because if they win, I don't want to hear them say, "I'm sorry that happened," you know, or whatever.
Yeah, Paul, I agree with you.
I couldn't stand the style of that game.
It's like there's something ingrained in me that when I win, I want to do a tap dance on the person's grave. But when I lose, I don't want to hear a fucking word.
Worst loser.
I don't want to hear anybody's mouth. I just want to get my shit and walk away and go to the next game where I'm gonna win.
And then you're gonna tap dance on the graves.
Exactly.
You ever played League?
What's your deck, Paul? What's your deck?
Oh man, me and Tree the other day played these priest decks.
Oh yeah.
I think we got to like 9 and 10 mana, and we still hadn't had a creature survive one turn on the field.
I think we had like 30 health each as well.
Yeah, we were at 9 or
much
10
happened?
mana. Both of us getting real low on cards, and not one creature on the field for either of us. It was bad news, Bears.
That it was.
But that's one of my favorite decks to play because when you draw good, it's
I find that
unbeatable.
interesting because you would buy cards in real life, right? But in a video game, you'd be like, nah, I wouldn't do that shit.
I wouldn't buy cards in real life. When I was in high school, I would buy cards in real life. Right now, I wouldn't go buy. I love playing Magic the Gathering. I wouldn't go buy. I wouldn't go play. I played Magic the Gathering fucking forever, dude.
It's amazing.
But I wouldn't go
pretty
buy.
good.
I don't play it anymore.
Ever play the online one?
I know, dude. I just don't play it. All the people I knew that played it have moved out of state, and I just don't play it.
Have you tried the online one?
Oh yeah, there's an online Magic game
Yeah.
Yeah. Duels of the
Every month,
Plains.
one per year.
that costs money.
Yeah, it costs money. That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's the same thing as Hearthstone's free.
Yeah, Hearthstone's free. And, I don't know, man. I started playing another online trading card game called the Infinity Wars.
Okay.
Oh yeah. How is that?
I just wanted to try it out. It's actually pretty cool. Like, the art on the cards is really cool, and that's something I always enjoyed about Magic. I still remember some of the flavor text on
Oh.
Magic the Gathering cards.
Mhm.
Old school. The ankle bone's connected to the heel bone. That's something obelisk. No, not
You
obelisk.
raid.
I don't know. I remember the flavor text, not the fucking card, apparently.
Schoolhouse Rock.
He raged at the world and his family and his friends, but mostly he just raged.
Oh, who is that? That might be after my time.
Raging Goblin. It's a 1-drop goblin with haste.
Oh.
You just
What
pop
is
him
he?
down for his turn and swing for 1.
Oh, he's a 1/1.
Yeah.
What a shit. I love that. Oh man, yeah, this is a whole Magic the Gathering as a whole, especially with how panned I am.
I see Ash as dead man.
I don't remember who that was.
I think that's either Cinder Pyromancer or Prodigal Pyromancer. There's a tap ability that lets you deal 1 damage directly.
My friends, when we used to play, we used to like that denial type stuff, like counter.
Force of will.
Dude, I knew somebody was gonna fucking get in and make it gross before I got it. The like counter spells and stuff like that, where you would just load your hand up with counter spells. And
The fun thing is when you have 2 counter decks going up against each other.
Yeah.
I counter your counter. I counter your counter, countering my counter.
But I used to have this one counter deck that I actually played a lot because it would win against my friends. And my friend Waylon, who I've talked about in previous videos at length, everybody knows Waylon, who also played Magic.
Is he the one who tried to rape you that one time?
Yeah, he's the flying butt rapist. Yeah.
Okay, hey, real quick, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is that the same Waylon that TJ gets on the Drunken Peasants with?
Isn't that Galen?
No, it's Galen.
Oh,
It's got a
Galen.
card.
My bad.
Different first letter.
Yeah, different
Yeah,
first
different name entirely.
What? No, you guys are gonna have to help me because we've gone on a fucking tangent and now I can't remember where we were going. Something about Waylon.
We were talking about Hearthstone.
Introducing ourselves a while ago.
You used to play the game with him.
Magic the Gathering or something.
Oh yeah, we used to play Magic the Gathering together. Anyway, I used to troll him all the time because I had this one card called Remove Soul, and this was back in the day when you could have 4. You could have 4 of any card in your deck. Like that's the rules that we played. It wasn't just 2; it was 4.
It's 4 still.
Oh, it is? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I used to have 4 Remove Souls, and he used to be one of those dudes that really wanted to build big creature decks and stuff. And so he would drop this fat creature, and I'd look at it and I'd go, oh fuck!
2 mana
And I would-
card.
And then I'd reach into my hand and I'd make this noise. It was, and I'd lay down Remove Soul. I'd just lean back, and he'd know he had to put it right in his graveyard. And he knew that I just put it right in his graveyard too.
The more fun thing is to use an instant. They declare their attack with their big creature. He's already been on the battlefield a full turn. He lost summoning sickness. Then you
Right.
play an instant. Nope, he's dead.
Yep.
Well, everyone's been returned to their hand. And they play
Yes.
it again and then do it again and just
Yep.
What's more fun though is running a
then
mill
eventually
deck.
counter it.
But I kind of wanted to talk about Hearthstone because Hearthstone, I don't know that I've been playing a lot of it, but I don't know that I agree with the way that it's turning out because there are so few cards available in it. Like in comparison to Magic the Gathering, which has hundreds of thousands of different cards, I'm sure.
Well, Magic's been around longer.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is like it's such a stripped down version that the game separates itself out into this meta game where you have to build one of these
Very
3 or 4
repetitive.
decks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody plays the same shit. It's Miracle Rogue, it's Tempo Rogue, it's Control Warlock, you know what I mean? There's like 5 or 6 different decks that you're shooting for trying to get so you can be competitive and get the stuff that the higher level people get. So I think I want to see a game where there are tons of cards and the strategic potential is
You can
wildly
try
out
Magic
there.
online.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've played Magic Duels of the Planeswalkers or whatever. I played 2000. I hate how they release a different one every year.
Yeah.
instead of just releasing like a $5.99 deck or something. You know what I mean? Like, and
Just updating it, or
yeah, keep
Yeah.
keep one engine, and start adding cards to it. You know what I mean? For $5.99 a piece.
would
You
let
know,
them perfect the engine too.
I don't know, man, but
Like
still,
bugs in a card game, it's just unbelievable.
yeah.
Unfortunately, though, when it comes to standard, you still fall prey to the metagame. That Magic gets out of that by releasing new cards so often and changing what's standard, and then when you combine, if you don't play any specific sets like standard, there is no metagame there. But
Right. And I bet, like, look, I haven't played Magic in 10 or 12 years, but I bet if I were to go back and get my old Curd Ape deck that had Curd Apes, and it was just a burn deck, dude. It was lightning bolts and fireballs and disintegrates and fucking Curd Apes and Lamora Elves for the extra mana, and then channel, so I could dump my life into colorless mana.
it's still a workable strategy here today.
That's what I'm saying. I bet I could get that fucking deck out right now, dust it off, and beat some of the decks that people are playing today with it.
Mhm.
And that's what's cool about Magic the Gathering is that it doesn't fall into this fucking. And that's not part. I can almost guarantee you that's not part of the meta, the broader meta of Magic the Gathering right now.
Well, no, there are times when Burn is in the meta, where one of the standard decks that generally wins is Burn. It just depends on what they've released.
Right.
You know that in Hearthstone, all the decks are based off the World of Warcraft classes in the game. Do you think that there's any more classes Blizzard could use?
Well, the one that they don't have is the Death Knight, right, and the Monk.
Yep.
Oh, I want the monk.
So I'm sure that they're going to add whole
I can't just have a
expansions.
style.
Yeah, they're going to add whole expansions where they add new types with whole deck sets for that class, and they're going to expand the game. But I wonder what Tree thinks about this. Tree plays a little bit of Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Like, how do you have what do you have fun doing in Hearthstone?
Winning.
Yeah, winning is a good thing.
Winning.
I do bounce back and forth between arena and constructed, but I'm assuming you want me to comment on the I guess the staleness of the metagame.
Yeah, I mean, do you like knowing that when you reach a certain amount of competitiveness that you're going to have to conform to this kind of one type of deck or lose a lot?
Yeah, I don't really like the idea of that. I mean, I really like to play really odd niche decks that just do really silly things, and well, I mean, sometimes those will give me the win, but if I'm in the top tier ranks, I don't know if it would. But one thing to comment on the metagame is that it has been changing, at least from what I know, kind of frequently because of all the little changes that they make, and then one of the top guys will actually try to figure out how to counter that. So it has been changing at least, but I totally understand what you mean. I love making really odd decks, and I kind of want to be able to not get completely stomped with those, I guess.
They're going to add, like, StarCraft cards.
It's kind of absurd what we're asking for. We're kind of like, I just want to fuck around, but I want to beat people that are serious.
Yeah, right.
Which is why Magic is so great. You can build a mill deck.
I just
can mill the opponent out of cards. It's so fun.
Yeah,
milling is the best strategy.
To be fair, it seems like
Fucking
Blizzard in general is kind of like making their games a lot easier just in general for more casual players. Like what they're doing with Diablo recently. They in their last patch they completely got rid of legendary materials for crafting. So
right.
Are you talking about Hearthstone or are you talking about Warcraft?
Diablo.
Oh, okay.
Neither.
Yeah, same area, but I don't know.
So what's the wackiest strategy you can win with in Hearthstone? Or is there not one?
I mean, the wackiest one that I win with, and see, this is just gonna show. I built a deck that's like I put every 1/1, 2/2, 3/3, like you know what I mean? Like it's a shaman deck, and I put all the 1/1s that I could possibly find, and then all the 2/2s, and then by the time I got to the 3/3s, those are my end game. You know what I mean? Those and a pair of bloodlusts. And you know what? Every once in a while, I'll go into constructed and I'll get like 9 creatures on the board that he can't deal with because he hasn't drawn his holy fire or whatever. I drop that double lust and it's just a 1-turn kill.
Right.
My friend has a self-mill deck in Magic where it wins by milling out the cards in his own deck.
Oh, and then switching decks.
No. There's a card, Laboratory Maniac. If you go to draw a card and you can't, you win the game.
Oh, that one.
I haven't gotten far up to Hearthstone yet. What's Bloodlust?
Bloodlust. Oh,
Blood,
Bloodlust gives all of your creatures +3/+0. So that it buffs. If you have a lot of little creatures out, it turns I can deal with those guys next turn into a holy shit, I'm fucking packing my bags because I just got beat by this retarded deck that Paul's ego made.
do
Yeah,
they
time to concede.
have a pre-recorded unfucked for the other characters that they use?
Do I have a pre-recorded
Yeah,
what?
your opponents. You know how you said all the characters have these pre-recorded lines from the actual characters? Did they have like a holy shit?
Oh no, it's all very sanitized.
I can't stand the style of that game.
Yeah, the worst
Totally
one.
put me off.
Yeah.
Oh
the
no,
worst one-
I have been defeated.
Yeah. I've been bested. You know what I mean? It's all very World of Warcraft. So. No,
What's the
there's no-
Put me off completely.
So for World of Warcraft, what is the equivalent of unfucked?
Oops, probably.
Yeah.
Oops, Daisy!
That was a mistake.
That was
Daisy.
Yeah.
Silly me!
But yeah, no, I can make some pretty dumb decks and win a few times, but I can't win consistently because, like I said, I expect to fuck around and beat people who are being serious.
Now, Paul, you said that you hated these taunts because you don't like
Yes.
it when you hear them after you beat them. But do you have ones that you like?
I have ones that I like doing to them.
What?
Like there are sometimes when I know they're dead, like it's their turn. There are certain you'll get into these positions in Hearthstone where you know that there's nothing that your opponent can do. You know he's dead next turn. And the polite thing to do is to not tell him that. But I like to just spam, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Until he lays down whatever dumb card he has that's not going to win him the game. And then
do you have anybody that just rage quits because of that?
I've had, you know what, dude, I've rage quit more times than I want to admit. There are times when I'm like, I don't even want to concede to this fucking guy, and I'll just quit out of the game.
I get that.
Like, I do that shit, so I'm like a 3-year-old baby when I play these games.
I don't want to give him the satisfaction, so I'm leaving.
Yeah. I don't want to give him the satisfaction of beating me, so I'm gonna pretend that my turn next out, or whatever the fuck.
I don't know. Personally, I think leaving gives them even more of a satisfaction.
Yeah.
What I don't
Oh, go ahead.
What I don't understand is you don't like being trolled in Mario Party, and yet you do it in Hearthstone.
Yeah. Dude. If my friends had a mute button back when we used to play in the same room, I would have hit it, dude. There was one time where a full-blown fight almost broke out over a game called NHL Hits.
Oh God.
Love it.
Yeah, dude. We there was a fucking. I can't believe this happened.
That should be the title of this new video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
Let you do that.
No, this NHL Hits thing. There was this guy named Ben who I love. He's still a good friend of mine. But we were good at this game called NHL Hits, which was this arcadey, actiony hockey game. And he was not good at it. And we would troll him like incessantly. It's like, we would score the winning goal without even looking. We'd just be tapping on the pad, and we'd go, "Hey Ben," and he'd look over and see us, and then he'd just hear the, you know what I mean? Like we fucked with him one time, And we did this over and over and over again. And then Waylon was the worst because Waylon just doesn't have a filter. Like I could tell when Ben was starting to get too heated, and I would dial it back. But Waylon would just keep going like, dude, how's my fucking dick taste? Ben, how's my dick
Paul,
taste?
I just left,
Tell me how my ass
for a
tastes.
couple of seconds. I came back, and out of context, this sounds like you guys were having gay sex.
Okay, cool.
They were.
We were. So let me
Oh,
get back.
okay.
Okay, get it.
This was when he was bi-curious.
And so he just kept on fucking egging on Ben, and Ben finally got up.
God.
Ben's got a very distinctive voice, and he was like, "You know what, Waylon? If you wanna fucking talk like that to me, come talk to me outside, motherfucker." And Waylon was like, "Well, fuck you, I'll come outside then." And then they went outside and they boxed over a fucking dumbass video game because I am the supreme shit talker, but I cannot take shit talk from people. Now, when it's a friendly game, like Tree and I know Tree's sitting there like, I must have offended Paul 1,000,000 times with my little winky smiley face as I drop a 13-13 on his forehead. No, dude, when it's just a friendly match, you know what I mean? It's one thing. But when there's something at stake, like if there's bragging rights, like if me and Tree were streaming and it was like the winner of this stream gets $500, oh man, his little winky smiley face would be setting me off. He already knows.
Then he would do it
I'll
because
have
he
to
would get in
remember
your
that.
head to mess you up.
I got a good story.
Yeah.
Okay, so like this was my 18th birthday. I invite a bunch of friends over for a LAN party, and we're all playing Halo 3.
Okay.
Yes.
And I set the game rules to rocket launchers only.
Okay.
We were on a small map, yeah. And I have this one friend named Zach who is like the supreme shit talker of the group. He was like, "Oh yeah, I pwned your ass" and shit like that. And at one point, we just got so enraged because he was just dogging us all night over every minor little victory that we hog-tied him. literally, I got some rope and we tied his arms and legs together, and we kept playing while he was tied up in the corner of the room. I'm dead
That's
serious.
fucking amazing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude, it gets flared up, man. Video games is serious business. I've spiked controllers before. I've yelled at people. I've said things about people's mothers that you ought not say about people's mothers. The things get heated. There was this. We used to have this little. Me and Waylon had a secret clan one time. See, I always like playing the trolley characters and everything. One of my friends bought a Dreamcast. And so we were playing what's the fighter?
Soul Calibur?
Soul Calibur, dude.
Soul Calibur 2!
How fucking great was that? And I play Voldo, of
Capcom,
course.
get off your ass and make another one.
Because my dream is not to win every game. My dream is to win one game where I've flipped over on my back as Voldo and I humped him to death. Because he has that move. So I played day and fucking night perfecting this pop-up move where they would pop up and I had just enough time to get into the backward stance and bone them off the map. It was hard to pull off, but when I pulled it off, I would just not play for the rest of the night. I would just drop the controller and walk out.
Oh my god, I would
And people were just fucking so angry at me. But anyway, another good one too was we used to one of the games that almost caused the most fights for us was GoldenEye for the N64.
Knives are great way to ruin friendships.
Oh my god, dude. There were only 3 of us that routinely played GoldenEye. And so there were no teams. We couldn't team up. But one of us, Brian, my roommate, was better than the other 2. So he would win most of the time because he was good. And so Waylon and I this fucking went down. Waylon and I met. Whose fucking mic is open? Somebody's
Is that
mic.
me?
Yep, it's you.
Okay, let me mute myself.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Anyway,
It's all good in the hood.
one night Brian couldn't make it, and This is so stupid. Me and Waylon had a meeting, and we were like, "Yo, we need to team up." See, somebody's mic's fucking back open.
Hey.
You got a hissy ass mic. Yo, mic hissing. Anyway.
Is it you again, Paul?
Oh my God, it ain't me. So anyway, Waylon and I would we teamed up and we called ourselves the Mafia. But we didn't tell Brian that we were teaming up. So pretty soon we'd give each other a pass and shit in the hallways. He knew that I played the fat guy, because of course I'm gonna play the fat guy. What was his name? His name was Anatoly or whatever, the Russian guy with the big white suit. I played that, and he played. We banned Top Hat or whatever his name was.
Odd Job.
Odd Job, thank you. Odd Job was fucking nobody got to play Odd Job. Waylon played the dude that had the Hawaiian shirt on. And so anyway, we would run around and we would give each other passes in the hallways, and Brian starts losing. And so he starts asking. And we're like, no, dude, we're just fucking playing like we know. Look, dude, I killed Waylon a couple times. He killed me a couple times. It's what? Everything's all good. But we had this plan. And then finally, Brian was like, you guys are fucking teaming up. I know it. And Waylon couldn't resist. He just went, the Mafia rolls. And then Brian was like, what are you even talking about, the Mafia rolls? And Waylon was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say nothing. And so we trolled Brian for months with the whole Mafia thing. And it all culminated, of course, in him admitting, okay, you guys are playing 2 against 1. I will beat you 2 against 1. Like, literally, you don't even have to hide the fact that you're not. He's like, just don't kill each other. We'll make it 2v1 in the fucking settings. And he whooped our fucking asses, and that put the end to Mafia.
Did you guys, like, put a dead horse head in his bed?
No, we woke up with the dead horse head. You have no idea the fucking scream of rage that came out of him when he fucking won. All that pent-up fucking aggression, all that angst from getting shit on from
And you're better at telling stories than I am.
Yeah. Well,
He made you an offer you couldn't refuse.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't refuse whooping our fucking asses up and down the street.
Whoa.
Well, I tell you what, guys, it's been a pretty long hangout, no?
We didn't get to play oldest fuck in the room, though.
Nah, let's go for 3 more hours.
Okay, let's go for 3 more hours. Then let me go get some water. I'll go get some water and we'll go for 3 more hours. Okay, hold on.
24-hour stream.
Darn, I ran out of headgear changes in my bedroom.
Until we fall asleep.
Nah, I'm too tired for that.
It's only 1 p.m. here.
At some point tomorrow.
I wish I had a sombrero. That would be great.
And then
What, you want to be
anarchist
Anarchist Moose?
No, I just think it would be funny. I'm trying to change headgear while no one's paying attention, and then no one's noticing it.
No, I've noticed it.
I noticed.
We just figured that was your shtick.
Your stick, bro.
I thought it was some kind of fetish.
Your fucking stick, bro.
Nah, the wig was from a cosplay I occasionally go to conventions dressed as.
Yeah.
I
As
got
what, a
the-
wanker?
No, as either Pain from Naruto, or Lexaeus from Organization 13 from Kingdom Hearts. The wig is for both. This is Trafalgar Law's hat from One Piece. I'm a bit of an anime fan.
Did you went to Anime North?
Nah, I'm in Florida. That convention does not exist in Florida.
Okay. And I meant like flown all the way to Toronto.
No, I never left the country, unfortunately.
Am I
I've
the
never-
only non-American?
No,
I guess
this
so.
guy. Anybody know what this is?
Doctor.
I think it's from Doctor Who, considering I can see a
Yep.
big tag.
Oh, darn it.
Blob.
It's an adipose.
So, about 9/11. I Oh, Paul, you came back just in time. We were talking about this great discussion of 9/11.
I'm talking about
It was a Bush conspiracy.
No,
Yeah.
it was the Illuminati.
All right. In all
Freemasons.
seriousness, now, what are you talking about as far as, like, it being a conspiracy and like there were charges in the building, or like the government let it happen?
No, dude, I was fucking joking.
So was I.
I hope no one's serious about that.
But there are people out there who are.
There was something behind that shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
I'm
I'm not saying it was like anything specific, like bombs or some shit, but there was some shady shit behind that.
Well, yeah, like
It's Obama.
I can
Not even
agree.
Obama.
There's like
Obama done did it.
Like they knew it was going to happen and just didn't stop.
Obama was flying the plane.
That the government wanted to get involved with. They created some sort of incident to instigate that war. Whether it was Vietnam.
No, they wouldn't have needed to.
You're not being sarcastic at all, are you?
Wait.
No, I'm not.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Now you're starting to lose me because I don't know why, but I'm okay with saying because I agree something shady something went down.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have went down.
something totally.
Someone knew and didn't stop it.
Right,
Yeah,
but
that's
like
why-
when you start getting into like it was done to shift the geopolitical landscape. Don't you see? Canadian dollar.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far. I'm just saying, like, the whole, during Vietnam with the whole U-boat incident and all that shit, or not U-boat, but what the fuck happened?
Gulf of Tonkin.
Talking, yes.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I mean,
it's tempting to get drawn into fucking conspiracies when you see.
The moon landing didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see the strings.
It was Obama.
Stanley Kubrick filmed the moon landing. Stanley Kubrick filmed it.
The Sandy Hook shooting was set up.
The
No
Shining
died.
was the way for him to.
After The Shining.
Sorry.
Man,
Right?
It felt so
The
guilty.
Bruce in The Shining. Have you seen that crazy documentary where they say The Shining is like?
Oh, that thing.
I've watched it. It's
I
not,
love it.
No,
The
actually, my favorite conspiracy theory as of late was the one that Paul, when you were in that drunken peasants hangout, and they're saying that they were cloning Julius Caesar.
Oh shit.
I like Gorilla 199 better.
Yeah, Gorilla 199 has got,
Cheers.
He's a middle-aged man.
You're a middle-aged man,
He's
TJ.
at least 45 years old. 45.
45 to 47.
I was
wait,
reading.
Wait, Paul, you remember that guy Doug that you did videos about a while back? Guy with who could like see the Pokemon demons and shit. Remember that guy?
You're gonna kill him.
You're gonna kill them.
Right. Sorry, we just.
Fresh Dad, I kind of remember it, but what? Pokemon demons?
Yeah. He said the guy could supposedly see demons and he could like classify them, and Paul made the obvious joke that it was like Pokemon. He's like could collect all the demons.
Right.
Gotta catch
What
him up.
happened?
Yeah.
I heard that guy went on like Maury Povich or
Oh
something.
god.
Or Dr. Phil. Was it Dr. Phil?
I
I don't know anything about that.
It doesn't matter. They're all the same.
No, he did. He actually did. He
Seriously?
I'm gonna see if I can find a link.
I find hilarious this quote real life exorcism are hilarious. Remember that TJ video where he was making fun of this dude for doing an exorcist during Skype?
It was like LARPing.
Yeah. Oh god, that was too funny.
Oh wait. Speaking of TJ, Paul, you may be interested to know that I found on one of the channels that like archives old Amazing Atheist videos, I found the original response video that they made to you.
Oh, did you?
Someone reposted it. Yeah.
Can you put it in the link? I want to see it.
I actually did. I put it in the chat.
Sweet.
I don't
How could
see
you
it.
watch The Amazing Atheist? He stuck a banana up his ass.
Oh no!
I'll tell you what.
Wow. Oh my.
You've never done anything that you wouldn't want other people to know about.
Now,
I don't
is that
know
a
why-
fucking deal to
I don't
people?
know why people still get hung up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Why
it
the
children?
All right.
We've got nothing
So
else to bring
I
against
just
him.
linked in the chat a teaser trailer to the fucking Dr. Phil show that was completely dedicated to Doug and his cult.
Yeah, and if you can see, I put the link to that YouTube video in the chat.
Okay. You know, that's wow.
According to this article, during the Sandy Hook shooting, no children actually died. It was just an elaborate hoax by the Obama administration.
Yeah, okay, see, that's the
Oh,
kind
God.
of
Yeah,
that pisses me off. Because, you know what, fuck that shit, dude.
They want to ban our guns. They want to take away our guns, so they fabricated a fucking massacre.
How are we gonna fight against clubs
You would
and break
say
the
that
law?
all the children didn't die. You miserable.
Look right here. I got proof. There's a guy in the woods. Can you see him? I can't see him, but now, well, there he is. And there's a guy in the. What happened to the guy in the? Who fucking cares?
If you zoom in the video, you would know that gun, that shooter was Obama.
Yeah. I tell you what, man. I've seen it. Like, what they need to do is send it over to the people over at CSI Miami and have them do that enhanced. I guarantee you, if you zoomed in on that killer's face, it's Obama.
That shooting could have only come from a Kenyan.
Or no, there's somebody even better who can, check
Alex
videos and stuff like
Jones.
that, and we know who that is, don't we?
Glenn Beck.
The bread queen.
Yeah.
The bread queen. Everybody loves the bread queen.
Retroactively edit videos and shit like that, right?
Hello, this is the Stallion. The most fucking dry, just fucking bored with life delivery that you've ever heard.
You gotta admit though, his entrance music was hilariously awesome.
Oh my god, dude, the final countdown.
Sounds like a stallion that needs to be put down.
Brett Keane is another example of like, everybody's like, Paul, why do you feed the trolls? Because Brett Queen is fucking awesome. I don't care what anybody and I think Brett Keane is fucking awesome. I think he is
I can't get enough of the guy.
Do we think he's a troll?
Are you saying that unironically?
I know for a fact. No. Yeah, that's unironically. I know for a fact that Brett Keane is a troll. And he's been trolling for a long ass time with that fucking J-dubs.
Is he the troll though?
Hey, Brett, let's pretend to be Christians. I don't know, Dubs. I don't know.
If he really is the troll, I gotta admit that he's super dedicated, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we'll give him
I almost think G-Man is a Poe as well.
No, see, I think
G-Man is nuts, dude. He's for real, but he's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy motherfucker that's dedicated.
But I have empirical fucking people don't vacillate back and forth between making life positions 4 times in 32 years, dude. Like you don't.
Especially if you've seen his old episodes.
Yeah. Well, didn't you bring it up? You told them you've refuted every argument you've had for God. So is there like a constant cognitive dissonance in your own head all the fucking time?
Right.
I mean, that would be it. What else could you say?
Like I found on videos.
Francis Collins.
We fell into the fucking Brett Keane vortex.
I apologize. That was my bad.
It's so hard to resist Brett Keane.
Let's go.
He draws you in.
Black tar, dude. He just pulls you in.
He has yet to disprove your
like
theory.
the fucking shit that made Spider-Man black. You know that Venom shit. You know symbiote.
Yeah.
Symbiote and we are the moths.
He's the fucking evil symbiote, dude. He just fucking.
So who gets to be Anti-Venom? Anti-Venom is fun. He just wants to go around and eradicate all the symbiotes.
Or you know, Brett Keane is like a black hole. Everyone just gravitates toward him, and you cross the event horizon, and you can't escape.
Once you go Brett, you never go back.
Yeah.
God.
Brett.
Brett's my drug.
Hey, let me come over here. Let me scrub your balls for you, Brett.
Not balls, boys.
Brett has yet to disprove your theory that the universe flew out of a unicorn's asshole.
No, I know.
I mean,
well, neither is G-Man.
G-Man not.
Yeah, no, I love the Brett Keane cycle. I look forward to it. It's almost like the Olympics. Comes around once every couple of years, dude. Because I guarantee you, Brett Keane's gonna be quiet for about 6 months, maybe even 8
And then
months.
he'll be an atheist again.
He got banned recently again, I think.
I got a question.
Yeah,
I got a question, Paul.
Yeah. Well, you got a really fucking urgent question. Go ahead.
Yes, it's urgent.
Go.
If you were offer $1 million, would you date Brett Keane?
I'd do that for free, man. That guy's entertaining as fuck.
Dude, okay. Would I go on a date with Brett Keane?
For $1 million, yes.
Yes, dude. I'd
Like,
totally have a man
That's
date
a more
with Brett
challenging
Keane.
question.
Yeah, dude.
But
Like,
what if
let's
you had to
fucking.
blow him afterwards?
You get
That's
to
a
second
different.
base.
That's a matter of second base. Second base, $1 million. I don't know. I don't know what you think, Dubs.
I don't know. It'd be hard
I
to
don't
turn
know.
Would
down
Dubs be there?
Valiant.
I don't think you're gonna get paid. I don't know. I can't.
It'd be
trust
weird.
you. Can't
Weird
trust
if you were on that date and
Maybe when I become an atheist again.
They attack my family. I've seen atheists as well as Buddhists, as well as theists, as well as deists, as well as pantheists, as well as Jews. All of them have attacked my family.
Paul for
I'm only a theist. I mean, I believe in the divinity of Jesus Christ, but I label myself a theist. I don't label myself a Christian.
Yeah, no, I'm not a Christian.
Yeah, you
I
know, like,
believe in the divinity of Jesus Christ, and I believe
I feel like
that the Bible is God's word to man, but I'm not a Christian. I'm a theist.
wait, I feel
I'm
like
a free thinker.
I don't like
I
chips,
feel like
but I
Brett
eat fried
Keane's
potato.
I feel like Brett Keane's life is like a Harrison Ford movie. Someone's always trying to attack his family.
Yep. True, dude.
Do you think Brett Keane's gonna use this video as a hey, he's attacking me?
He will use this as another way to say, look, anytime you go into an atheist hangout, all they're gonna do is abuse you and talk shit and blah blah blah.
But we
That's
have a theist
exactly
here.
what
Is
it'll
this
be.
really an atheist hangout anymore? There is
Yeah.
a theist.
He'll think it is.
I don't fucking care, dude. Like, I think that's hilarious. I hope he makes a million videos about it. Like, here's
See,
Paul's ego said he was my friend, but here he is talking trash on me and attacking my family at a hangout.
I don't even have him blocked on fucking YouTube or Google.
No, dude. He fucking, like, after the second Drunken Peasants hangout, he messaged me on Skype, right? Because we all had Skype. That's how we were all communicating. And he messaged me on Skype, and he's like, hey. I said, hey, Brett, what's going on? You know, because, like, it wasn't that fucking... The second one didn't get that heated with Brett. And he said, see you, loser, and he blocked me. like, fucking okay.
Paul, for that, Paul,
What a sportsman.
I know.
Yeah.
Paul, for that, you
I
should
just want to
totally-
say though, but before we continue with this hangout, I'm gonna have a series of fucking questions that need to be answered before we can continue.
Now,
Okay.
is it about fucking or fucking?
Series of-
questions, I mean?
You're gonna have to make you're gonna have to make a video addressing them on your main channel.
Oh.
So everybody knows.
Oh, that'll be this video, because this will be
Paul.
on my main channel, so there we go.
Paul, you should totally name this video, Brett. I am
No,
family.
no.
Brett, I'm attacking his family.
No, dude, it's you guys
Fuck
don't
Brett Keane's family.
the Brett Keane cycle, dude. He's in the larval stage right now, dude. Right? You can't rush the butterfly, man. He's got to go larva, then he's got to pupate, and then he's got to fucking go into a chrysalis, and then the butterfly comes out. Right now, he's just a larva, man. He's just
Because
looking
I
for a warm place to hide. He got his ass burned and kicked all over the fucking internet in such a bad way that, like, he doesn't even want to poke his head out of the sand and say anything.
It was really weird though. Like he did that little drunken peasant, like a couple drunken peasants appearances, and then all of a sudden it turned into he's getting bombarded, and I have to quit YouTube
Right.
now.
All the atheists
Because they're
haters
attacking his family.
Yeah.
are
I
back in my
seriously want
family.
him to make a video where he took what I said and said, man, Paul Ziegler wants to fuck me for $1 million.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like
I want him to do that.
Now, I don't know
Well,
what this is all about, ladies and gentlemen, but Paul's ego right here in this hangout, in this atheist hangout, says that he would like have sexual intercourse with the Bread Queen.
And his family.
What's that about? Is that really you, Paul's ego?
Is that Is that really you, Paul?
I edited the audio.
Like, I wonder at this point if
What a
Brett
Paul
has
Zingo really sounds like.
At this point, I wonder if Brett has a panic room in his house to like keep his family safe from all these threats.
Yeah.
No, see, his house is the panic room.
Yeah. His undergut
is the panic
his
room.
undergut is the panic room. He's
TJ
like,
made
"Here,
another video into the panic room. We can't take any chances.
Here, let me lift my belly up, or you crawl underneath there and hide."
Oh my god.
Not under my life meter.
It's horrible.
Yeah. Don't go too far south though, because it's swampy.
We devolved to fat jokes.
Hey, Brett, when you use this in another video, I'm sorry, I'm a fat guy too. I have underbelly too. I have sweat issues. It gets swampy down there.
But he's not going to include that. He'll just throw it out of context.
I know, but then I'll be able to go. But then there's the,
Brett King literally thinks I'm fat.
Bread Queen.
You know Brett Keane is going to take everything in this. If he used this, he's going to take everything out of context.
And we're deep in the Brett Keane vortex.
I hope I didn't give him any ideas with that panic room thing.
I don't know what that's about. But I got
That
audio.
just goes to show the atheist morality.
Yeah. Here's the atheist morality.
the
Paul's ego admitted to fucking his cousin while his aunt was in the car. In this atheist hangout, and this just shows you the atheist moral code and standard.
Speaking of the atheist moral code, Paul, what did you think of E3?
What's that got to do with morals?
I thought that it was pretty fucking disappointing.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, dude. Like, I'm a bit of a fanboy, but I thought that the only one that I even really got excited about was Nintendo's.
I think most people agree with that.
You saw that fight scene with Reggie and Iwata? That was
Cole, what
hilarious.
the fuck was that?
I loved it so much.
I'm a bit of a Nintendo fanboy, but yeah, like nothing on
I
the
got enough
horizon.
scenario.
I would have never known.
The gameplay video for Metal Gear 5 was pretty badass, though.
Yeah, I mean, Metal Gear 5 looks pretty cool.
It's like they're throwing all their chips into graphics.
Well,
Whereas
I mean,
Nintendo,
it's the start of a new console cycle. Yeah, it's the start of a new console cycle, so that's all they've got over
Paul,
PlayStation 3.
Paul, this is a random question, but when you're high, does your eyes usually look like that? Like halfway
You look like you've had your eyes closed the entire time.
His eyes have been closed.
And I didn't want to say anything.
Oh crap, he's turning the camera away.
Are your eyes closed or?
see, he's actually just sleep talking.
God, he's probably dying over there.
Where'd he go?
No, see, he died and he came back to life. He's like Jesus.
He's Jesus.
Tree, is he okay?
I don't know. It's kind of dark.
Well, there's a light right next to him.
But Tree, you should be able to see into the Wi-Fi.
Well,
I
he
also
doesn't have a
don't
lot of
have
eyes.
eyes.
Hey.
Are they open now, bitch?
Speaking of that Tree, have you ever actually turned on a webcam in this?
In
Or has
this,
it just always been a picture of the tree?
Yep, always been the picture.
Here's footage of Paul's ego going to get sunglasses to hide his slammed eyes after he injected some marijuana.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
It's funny you should say that, Paul, because he smokes weed in his videos. He's like,
He does?
yeah, I remember this Drunken Peasants video when they show him. He literally took a hit out of pipe.
It might just be e-cigarettes.
No, it was an actual pipe, not e-cig.
Like
there
a
could
bong?
be people in this call who
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
been
Paul.
high or drunk.
No, like a pipe that you don't smoke tobacco out of.
A bong.
A bong,
No, not a
yeah.
bong.
Alright,
Just
gentlemen.
a regular pipe, no water.
Yeah, bong
You
is
smoke tobacco of a bong.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Who the fuck
Wait a minute, what are we fucking talking about here? I can solve this.
Brett Keane smoked out of a bong in his video.
No, he didn't. He smoked out of a pipe.
Okay, then.
Oh!
And a pipe can be like people smoke pipe tobacco, and that's what I
Yeah.
think. I think that's what Brett Keane does, or he smokes cigarette tobacco that he buys at the store. It's one of the cheap ways to smoke when you can't afford to buy cigarettes all the time. I'm not being mean. I'm not implying anything about Brett Keen's financial situation.
Smoking's
but-
expensive.
Yeah,
Attacking his family.
No, but like my grandpa was always like he was in and out of jail his whole life,
His
and he
family
was broke,
situation.
and he still rolls his own cigarettes.
yeah.
So
And
it is a cheap way.
when I lived in fucking Arizona and I was scraping together pennies to go fucking buy a pack of ramen for dinner, I learned real quick how to save up for a can of fucking rolling tobacco.
Yeah.
And I bought a little piece and I used to smoke out of that.
Some fucking buglers.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's what's
You're
great
implying
about.
that Brett Keen's a cheap ass motherfucker.
Right.
All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna call it a night. It's 1:40 in the morning in my area, so.
All right.
Hey, you're in the same time zone as me.
Good night.
Hey, you're-
I'm on the complete opposite time zone.
Well, thanks for coming out, Prab. Love you, brother.
All right.
Later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, am I the only one in this room who has never been drunk or high?
I've
I've
been
never
drunk.
been drunk or high.
Never been high.
Alcohol just tastes terrible to me.
I got drunk off white wine and whatnot.
I know what you mean.
My old roommates, they bought me alcohol before, and I tried it, but it was disgusting. Every
What
single
kind
one
of
that I got
alcohol?
brought.
It
all
tastes
kinds of
terrible,
alcohol.
but it makes you feel good.
You know
I
what
can't get
you
past
have?
the
Makes you
first
feel
sip.
good for a while.
Here's the
You
thing.
have to take it like medicine. Don't think
Uh,
about the taste. Just take that shit to get fucked up.
No, dude,
That's
don't tell him that shit. Don't tell him that fucking.
I'm an
Kesha.
innocent youngling.
How
Yeah.
old are you?
Did he kill younglings? No.
Personally, I never got that.
What you are is sensitive, my friend. I'm talking to the gentleman that's never liked alcohol. What you are is sensitive. What you need to do
You just haven't tried the right alcohol.
is yes.
I've even tried bitch drinks.
No, you need to go full. You need to go full blown like blended bitch drinks. You need to get a very infamous drink. If you watch my videos, you need to get a mudslide.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
drink
man.
you drink that and tell me that you can't get fucked up on that, and I will fucking slap you in the face.
I'll get
and tell
fucked
you
up
a
on
lie.
anything.
Can I get another Caucasian, Jackie?
Bro, who was hardcore? Somebody was hardcore. Somebody was like, "I'll get fucked up on
Yeah, that's
anything."
me. I got drunk off white wine once, champagne,
I stuck my head in the oven and turned the gas
weddings.
off.
Most I
much
can handle anymore is pina coladas.
Pretty much the only drink I've ever actually been able to take down without needing to chug water to just get rid of the taste is a Shock Top, Belgian White. That's it. Everything else is just disgusting.
You just haven't tried what you need. Everyone has their own alcohol.
Well, no, I did have some vodka that was so watered down by like Gatorade that I didn't taste the vodka, so I could probably get wasted on that.
It's a lot better if you're doing cocaine with it.
Said to someone who's never smoked or been drunk.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't do any.
How old are you anyway?
You know what, dude? There's really no need to ever get drunk. Nothing good ever comes of it. Like people say, "Oh yeah, it was really fun to get drunk," but
It was not
nobody
fun.
ever has. Yeah, it's never any fun.
I'm never going to live that down. I got drunk at my aunt's wedding for the people I hadn't seen in 5 years.
I got so drunk at my mom's wedding that when they did the after party, like they had the reception, and then after the reception, all the VIPs, like a bunch of people, all my friends and everybody got to go back to my mom's house to continue the party. I got so drunk on tequila that I sat in my mom's shower and vomited on my
Oh, I told that story at a hangout before.
I had to go back to the hotel.
and she saw me and went and got my girlfriend and helped clean me off.
Ugh.
Like nothing good comes of drinking, so just don't do it. The
Hangovers
more
too.
you know.
So since people are curious about my age, should we segue that into playing the oldest fuck in the room, or do we not do that anymore?
Fuck the oldest fuck in the room. I'm tired of losing.
Or winning, depending on your criteria.
My criteria is that I'm older than everybody in this room, and that bothers me.
They typically are.
You are pretty old.
Well, Paul, look at the bright side. At least.
How old are you? 47?
Fuck you.
Just kidding. I know you're like 37.
Wait. Wait, Paul, in the very first hangout you did, wasn't there some guy who said like he thought you were 50?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and I've had people tell me that before too.
The dude with the pork fried rice.
There's this neighbor that we used to have. Okay, we moved, and I was in the neighborhood the other day to see somebody else, and this neighbor saw me and straight up thought I was my father, and came over and had a conversation with me until I realized he thought I was my dad. In which time I had to tell him that I'm Paul Jr. And he was like, "Oh my God, you guys look so much alike." No, my dad is a fucking he's 62.
My dad is older than yours.
So did this guy came up to you and start shooting the shit like if he was your normal dad? Like, yeah.
No, I would have played along.
Like,
could you
comes up
buy me
and
some
talks to you,
alcohol?
Starts talking to you like old war buddies or something.
I'll tell you,
last
I
night.
gotta tell you what, Parky, that one night that we, poon hounded down at the fucking saloon, and I was like, no, I'm Paul Jr. You never.
It's pretty much me, except on the phone with my mother. Everybody keeps thinking I'm her, so I just take calls for her whenever works comes in.
Right.
And she's probably just like trying to sleep because she worked like double shifts the whole night.
Well, voices are, a little less insulting. When someone says that, "Oh, you look 62," I mean, like,
I've had people
worse.
who I've only talked to through Skype were convinced I was like 27. I'm 19.
Yeah.
I don't know how to take that.
Oh. Yeah, it's
You
not
know
a
what, Paul? You may be old, but look at the bright side. At least you have a big penis.
You got that going for you, at least.
I hate the sound of
We
my
should
voice.
do like a guess your age type thing. Like, well, I don't know how many people have pictures, but let's see.
Guess your age? What are we? Fucking. Are we warming up for the bingo club?
Well, hopefully none of us will get up.
And then we can play guess your occupation.
Yeah, I know.
This is like
He's genuinely trying to steer this conversation that's been bucking around and going nowhere all night. I can't even
Just to make
imagine.
Paul's ego feel even older.
Within the
well,
past
why
year-
does the conversation need to have a purpose? Can't we just chew the fat?
Yeah, shoot the shit.
Yeah.
You said on the thing, I swear.
Yeah, that's true. That is
I've had
true.
I've had people guess my age within the past year. Between 16 is the youngest that I heard, and 26 is the oldest that I heard.
I can see that.
Yeah, I think you're closer. I think you're closer to the 16 end of things, though.
I'm really
I'll-
short.
You were
and skinny.
20-ish.
I'll be 21 in October.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can't see me, I know, but I've got a beard, actually kind of like Paul's right now, and I'm only 19, but I've had people think "Oh, you're 23."
Beards do that.
Time to get yourself a fake ID.
Yeah, I've thought about trying it a couple times, but I bitched out. No, it's not worth the risk.
I can't grow a beard. It's sad.
I don't
My
want
beard
to.
is just stubble.
I'm in my 30s and I can't grow a beard, so
I'm too small.
Wait, you're
It
30?
sounds like a personal problem.
I'm 32.
Wait, I
Did
thought
he-
you were like 20 or
Did he
something.
kill younglings?
They said you did awful things, that you killed younglings.
What is that a reference to? I mean, I know the younglings
Star Wars
killing is from
3.
Star Wars.
Star
But-
Wars.
I don't
But
know. It's just
It's referencing something referencing Star Wars,
No,
which
I think they said younglings because
it's
they didn't
really-
want to say kill children.
It's just me saying stupid shit at this point. It's devolved.
Paul, let's be honest here. Half the shit you say is kind of stupid when you're high.
That is true.
Paul, your hair kind of makes you look like the devil.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's like it kind of makes it look
Oh,
like.
because
You
I
got
have
like these
the
little
devil
a bit
in
of
disguise.
horns going on.
Yeah.
It looks like you've got you dyed your hair or something. Just the lighting, I'm guessing.
You got like a Wolverine thing going on there.
I have a
You
widow's
look like a
peak,
cross
too.
between Wolverine and fucking what's his name, John Goodman from Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Dude.
Totally.
Yeah, I can see John Goodman.
I'll take that, man.
It's one hell of a. Wow. Yeah.
Vulture.
There's a crossover I'd watch.
My name's Big Dan T.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Oh, Big Dan. Yeah.
Say, Paul.
The color god is colored.
I don't know what-
Paul, what's your favorite card at Hearthstone?
My favorite. Why did you sound like a vending machine in a Bioshock game?
Feed your cravings at the Circus of Value. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die.
That's pretty good.
That was dead
Yeah,
on.
has anybody played the DLCs for Bioshock Infinite?
Yeah, Burial at Sea. I love them.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that to get on sale.
Get under $5.
I
Today?
spent full price on that shit, and it was worth it.
I wish I can do the. There's a Circus of Value that serves goods, but there's the equivalent one that serves ammo. I wish I can do that one.
I don't know what it says, like the
Mexican
bandit
one?
or something, the bandito or some shit.
Yeah.
That game was awesome enough when I pirated it that when it gets below $5, I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, what a
Should do
fucking prince you are.
It's gotta
You.
become a daily deal.
Like it got really confusing with that whole like the alternate universe, fucking opening the tears and all that shit. And I mean,
I tell you what I'm gonna do, man. I love that fucking muffin so much when I stole it that I'm gonna pay them $1 for their entire business when they're going out of business.
Speaking of going out of business, Capcom's up for sale.
Is it really?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Capcom's up for sale.
Nintendo's gonna jump on that. Actually, no.
They have to.
I hope they do, dude. They have
Don't
to.
fuck up
yeah.
Monster Hunter.
What would
I heard
happen?
Microsoft wants Capcom. Say goodbye to Mega Man if they get it.
No,
What would happen if
That sounds
no.
Nintendo? How interesting would that new company be?
well,
Probably
like,
better.
Like the screen's gone white.
I don't want to lose Monster Hunter fan.
I wish that I had the fucking technical know-how to stream a Wii U.
I
Because I
think you
would.
can take a capture card and
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I know.
It's
I,
not
I-
that difficult.
some external wires to like plug it to your laptop
Get a
or
shitty
something.
HD microphone.
I record Let's Plays. It's not a big deal.
Gotta get a hot hog.
I think the most you're gonna end up spending is like what, $50 for a good capture card? Not even.
Nah, if you want a good capture card that actually records HD, which the Wii U does now, you're probably looking between the range of $75 and $100. You can go with either an
You know,
internal
that's
option or an
pretty
external.
interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Then I just have to hook my Wii U up in the computer room.
The difficult thing to figure out, though,
Is the
would be-
audio.
no. The audio would transfer through. It wouldn't be that big of a deal.
How would I hear the? Oh, I'd have to plug in.
No,
Headphones.
if you connect it to the computer, you can play it out the computer speakers. But the difficult thing is going to be playing it without lag, because a lot of the capture cards, the issue with them is that if you play them on your computer, it's not an instant display because there's a little bit of lag between what you're seeing and what's actually happening.
Right.
So like you go to make a turn in Mario Kart and you run into a wall because you should have made it, half a second earlier.
Oh, screw that.
But
Yeah,
there
I
are
can-
ways to get around that. For my particular capture card, there's a program that it's not the greatest in the world, but it's called Descaler. I don't know for sure the way it actually works, but I can record from my PS2 without any issues with the lag or whatnot.
I know it's
there are ways to get
possible
around.
to do, and I'd be willing to save up to do it. But I'd really love to be able to stream Wii U because I really think it's about to take off. Like,
I'm definitely getting a Wii U for my birthday. I know.
I might as well.
Well, Paul, if you'd like some help with that, I could help you figure out how to get that set up.
That would be awesome, dude. Like, if you could send me a PM and just point me in the right direction of some, articles or whatever that you know, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. because I'm pretty fucking clueless when it comes to streaming. I just figured out how to stream like just from my PC, which is
Does it mess up your frame rate when you stream from your PC? Because when I do, my frame rate goes way down.
it depends. Yeah, it depends on the game I'm playing.
It depends on the power of your computer more as.
Yeah.
Like I've got a 270X, and like most games, I do pretty good. Like I'll get 60 frames per second or whatever. But when I stream, I'll get like 30.
When I started recording my YouTube videos, I was running a shitty single-core laptop, and that was extraordinarily fun to find a combination of the right light programs and the right light things to actually record without terrible quality.
It's a strange definition of fun.
Right.
It took me the better part of a month to figure out the best combination to actually record this shit.
Must have looked like a chimera by the end.
As it is, I had to play the game on my PSP, connect my PSP to the computer, use a PSP plugin called Remote Joy Lite to view my PSP screen on the computer and record that. Which meant I could play PSP or PS1 games. Oh, and I had to have an audio splitter to plug into my PSP. One would go into my headphones so I could hear the game audio, and the other would go into the laptop speaker.
Jesus
And
Christ.
And
you were like the
order to-
bionic man.
It's like a game of
You're
mousetrap.
like, yeah, you're like fucking what's his name, jacking into the fucking Tron game, dude. Sitting on the glowing fucking throne and like the brain.
Think hacking into the Matrix would be easier.
The worst part, though, was that because of the recording issues that I had, in order to record the audio from the game and my microphone, in order to put that all on one track, I had to utilize Windows 7's Listen to This Device feature, which meant that in order to record everything, I was hearing the echo of my own voice in my headset. So it's like I say something and then I start slowly doing that because I start interrupting myself and I start intentionally
You
slowing
probably
down.
sounded like slightly retarded in those videos.
I love that's
the-
like the early days of Let's Playing, dude. I used to love the early days of like when people would actually like tape their fucking TVs. Like that's hardcore
Wild
Let's
West.
Playing right there.
For the most part, I was able to avoid sounding like a retard the majority of the time. But then again, given my voice, it's not that easy. I don't have a great voice for
I can't
over
talk
microphones.
all the echoes. When there's echo of my voice, it just like my speech like just goes away. I can't talk.
You can learn
Yeah,
to
same
ignore
here.
it, although it's difficult to ignore it and play the game at the same time. I will say that.
Yeah, it just messes with your senses.
That's like
No.
playing a
And
game
then-
on fucking ultimate hard mode, dude.
It's even
Now
more
at that
fun.
point, you blindfold yourself.
It's even more fun when you're doing dual commentaries and you've got friends on Skype,
Oh Jesus.
which adds even more recording problems.
See, I'm
The
my
voice is in my head.
my problem with starting to stream games or whatever is that I'm typically pretty fucking bad at games. So
Me too.
like what do I do about that? Like cuz a lot
Fail
of people
compilations.
yeah, just constant fail compilations, right?
People
I
have
would
made
recommend-
careers off of just raging at games, for Christ's sakes.
No,
I
don't
would
wanna-
recommend
wanna-
starting recording first and then start streaming. I'd recommend trying to get the formula down pat for recording before you start trying to stream.
Hello.
What the?
Hello.
Huh.
What just happened?
This is
What's
the
going on?
stallion.
This is a stallion.
Let's not get on to Brett Keane again.
No.
Yeah, let's go back to Brett Keane.
This day.
No, like, why can't I just keep nerding out about recording?
No, we gotta go back to Brett Keane.
No.
No, we don't.
I have some advice for you, Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, so with me, I'm not very good at games either. So when I stream, you just make it about the community. So that way you can just like not play the game and just talk to people.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen how we've done it.
Can I ask you two questions?
You can ask me 3 if you want to.
No, I meant camping tree.
Camping tree.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, my first question is, what kind of deck do you use in Hearthstone?
What kind of deck do I use?
Yeah.
Okay.
question-
I use a
placid
mage
one.
deck. that focuses around control.
Neat. And my second question is, can you do a good Brett Keane impression?
Brett Keane.
Oh God.
Are
don't
you
think
like
I've-
in love with Brett Keane? Seriously.
Just go watch Brett Keane or get a hangout with him or something.
He just
Go
can't
have
get
his
over the
baby.
stallion.
I know it's hard.
All you have to do is look at the moon at night and pray for the stallion to show up.
All your base are belong to the stallion.
I like how you warmed it up before you asked that question there. It's just like, oh yeah, Hearthstone.
Just like slipped it
Yeah,
in.
Brett Keane.
I asked
This
because
is
you
to
have
cover up.
voice. You could pull it off.
Guys,
I'd
stop
have to listen
attacking
to
my
him more.
family.
I've only really seen him on the Drunken Peasants. So.
What the fuck? Things have degenerated beyond my control.
Talking about Brett Keane. Fuck.
Everybody in the room hang out. But for the rest of you, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. And it's been unless anybody has some parting words. Any parting words you wanna give the audience there, folks?
Your marriage
42.
is going to end soon.
Well-
I didn't hear a fucking thing about
42.
Good.
See you later.
All
Well-
government is a lie.
Well, Paul, can we expect the hangouts to resume at a regular
Yeah.
pace this time?
Sure.
No, we can't.
Nice.
Convincing, yeah, sure.
I'm not trying to be demanding. I'm just asking.
I'm looking at a way to possibly move mediums, and maybe start doing some Twitch streaming. But I want to keep this community type of thing going on, so maybe I'll do some streaming here. I don't know if I can figure out if that's even possible. I think it is through screen
Yeah, it
share,
is.
maybe.
It's probably
Or do like a hangout and then a stream component to the hangout. I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know. But maybe.
Paul, can
Yeah.
you solve hard solipsism?
Can I solve hard solipsism?
Yes.
No. And even if I did, I would be wasting my brilliance on a figment of my imagination that does not exist. So
Does anyone have like a link to the Diablo community you guys were talking about? Was that like a
It
Google
was
Plus
up before.
community?
Just look up in the chat.
Oh, okay.
yeah, if you play Diablo,
I don't see any Google Plus links.
Diablo looks like a fun game, but I'm one of those gamers that feels like I can't play the sequels until I play like the first game.
and that's a beautiful place to end it. Thanks everybody for watching. If